Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Shards of Nyrn here on Dork Tales. I always want to say generic fantasy setting because it's just like 2 years of doing that. It kind of sticks in my head.
Habit. Hard to break.
It's
Makes
hard to
sense.
break.
Makes sense.
All right, so hello, everyone. Good to see you all. I am your Dungeon Master Kelly. I use he and him, and I am happy to be here tonight because this is the last stream of my 13-day stream streak. I'm very tired. I'm very, very tired. And because I'm going on a vacation until Monday, and it's going to be great. I'm not even
Sounds like a very tricksy situation.
tricksy situation. Yes, I will say that that is exactly what it is. Why can I not? There we go. All right, cool. So how's everyone doing tonight?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Present.
Live.
So
I made it. I made
Amy,
it.
Amy, if you need to take breaks to stretch because
Yeah.
of your problems, let me know.
Yes, doctor's orders. I'm not allowed to sit for longer than like 30 minutes at a time, roughly.
We'll see how that works.
Going into a 4-hour stream. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's
It's
fine.
like,
We'll-
is an hour and a half fine? Like, if we take a break after an hour and a half and you just give me this look of,
Bruh.
no, that's not fine.
All right. Amy kind of hurt her back, so
I broke again.
broke. So that is why I was only playing on Saturday instead of playing and streaming. And you know what? I'm okay with that because that honestly was too much. That was too much.
Yeah.
So without further ado, this is the Shards of Nyrn Season 3, Episode 23, Ill Will Hunting, and I am very happy to be here because I've got all my friends here and I have tomorrow off, which is going to be lovely. Let's go ahead and introduce my friends here. So, hi, Amy.
What's up? Hi, I'm Amy, and I use she, her, they, them pronouns, and I am playing Teah Armstrong in this game, and I am sorry, I'm a little bit broken, and I am on painkillers. It's a thing. Cool.
Cool.
And it's trans invisibility!
Is it? Yeah, all
I love all my trans, love, big, love, to all my
all of our
trans
trans friends have disadvantage on stealth rolls, and sneak attack is also a disadvantage.
Consider throwing $10 or $100 to your local trans friend.
Also, there are a bunch of charities right now that are going that actually actively support trans youth.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
go do that because
Absolutely. There's
You
a
know.
bunch of them on Twitter right now that I think are being shared around. So yeah.
also
I
our
wish I
good
had
friend
money for
Nightbite
that.
just did a major one, so
Yeah.
Did so well. I'm so proud of her.
she did good. Okay, so further down the list, our other usual suspect. Hello, Mike.
I am so usual, and my name is
It's so
Mike.
suspect.
I use so suspect. I use they them pronouns, and tonight I am playing Zeno Right Wing. He is our half-elf ranger.
All right, then I'm gonna keep rolling the ball to Chris. Hi, Chris. You can't use push to talk if you don't push to talk.
Oh wow!
It begins.
New setup. All right, just getting used to it. Right, Chris, that's me. Hi, I'm Chris. I'm playing a awkward wizard who enjoys making awkward situations for other people. And my pronouns are he, him. They is all right as well. And yeah, I'm hoping to have a good night tonight. And if there are some technical difficulties, I apologize. I got a new setup going on here.
We do. We switched Chris out for my Blue Yeti, and it's so far it sounds really good. So I'm excited about that. And then finally, you're gonna pass the ball directly up to Robin.
Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm Robin. I go by she, they pronouns, and I am playing Jarund and our cleric of Peace Domain. And I'm excited. I really liked this character. He was very flamboyant and rambunctious last episode, so toning that down a little bit. But I really enjoyed playing him, and really like the cleric classes. It's a lot of fun. I'm excited to do things and buffs. Just you get a dice, you get a dice, you get a dice. It's gonna be great.
All right. So, hey, folks, if you are tuning in for the first time right now, because I can speak good on day 13, then welcome. This is Dork Tales and the Shards of Nyrn, which, if you heard from the opening sequence, the things that you haven't heard right now is that in their hunt for the last remaining Shards of Nyrn, the characters have traveled to the mystical floating continent of Vale, also known as Valesfar or Valesfar. On there, they have encountered a number of things, including a magical school where they became students and then mostly dropouts. One of them's on a deferment. Oh, hey, thank you very much for the sub. And so they have continued traveling around, and the party has been split, sending them in two different directions. The other half of the party is headed up Mount... was it Mount Epistos? Mount Epistos, to confront a storm giant with some very narcissistic aspirations. And this party is following a series of missing people occurring in the northwest corner of this continent that appear to have been captured by otherworldly invaders known as the Gith. Not the Geth, slightly separate thing, for those of you who are Mass Effect fans. And that is where we're picking off. The characters last episode traveled out there. They met their new party members, Jarund and Nhazun, and managed to meet an old soldier who guided them through things, confronted a green dragon in an unwise way, and then proceeded to stop an invasion of a small town to the north. Also joining them, of course, is Fera, the NPC who I will be playing, and she's down there in the window right there. So, she is my dragon Sona, apparently, and I am happy. Oh, thank you so much, Nacro. Yes, everyone, sub rush.
Well done, Nacro.
Let's go for the hype train. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to see if I can get our music working because Roll20 has been kind of broken the last few days. But I'm going to do my darndest.
Amy, did you break Roll20 as well as your back?
Yes.
This one wasn't me. That was not me.
Wasn't it? But wasn't it?
I don't know. The way you roll, Amy.
This is true.
Roll20 is still a black screen for me, so.
Is it?
Yeah. It's okay.
I've got a very fuzzy map.
Yeah, the map didn't load in any crisp detail. That's kind of weird, but it's mostly for your reference anyway. Where we ended last episode, you all had managed to prevent the hostile seizure of most of the townsfolk there at you were at Heron's Bugle. You managed to fend off 4 of the invading Gith, seizing 1 in the process. You made them surrender, leaving their weapons before you. It's sometime later now, and you find them, well, you have them, I should say, tied and bound inside of the mayor's office. The mayor of this town is an unassuming woman of about 50 named Leary Pesher. Mayor Leary is a human woman with deep, reddish tan skin, broad cheekbones, and shock white hair. Gone pigmentless before its time. She's dressed in the robes that you've seen around, including on Counselor Odai, denoting that she is, at the very least, a trained magus. The Gith is in front of you, bound, his wounds clearly visible, his skin yellow and leathery. He looks around at you with malice and chitters in that strange tongue. Yes, Robin.
While we're kind of like doing like the setup and tying and like securing him, during that time, Jarund's actually gonna start praying, and he's gonna cast a prayer of healing on the party. So that takes 10 minutes. So he'll just kind of sitting in a corner in the office or something, and kind of just like closing his eyes and muttering, and kind of golden light's gonna be kind of, I think, kind of emanating from his hand in his holy symbol, and I'll cast prayer of healing.
That sounds good to me.
2d8 plus 5, and that's to everyone.
Question.
Yes.
last game, before the fight, we were given a certain amount. We were given 10 temporary hit points. Are
Yes.
those gone, or are those still there until they're gone, until they're used?
They're
How
the
does
first
that-
things that are taken from you.
Okay, so I can clear those.
Yes.
Because I have not lost any hit points in this last fight.
Okay.
then you still have them.
You still have them.
Okay, so they are not gone then. Cool.
How did
yeah.
you gain them again? Do you remember?
I gave them
I
to
believe,
people.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I gave them
believe
to
they
the-
last until your long rest.
Okay, so I'll leave them for now.
I can go read the spell and see how long it is. But that's gonna be 8 plus 6.
On top of that, anyone who'd like to, you can short rest right now if you want to spend your
19
hit dice.
points of healing for everyone.
All right.
Yeah, Nhazun's definitely gonna do a little bit of do short rest. That's his first sort of combat encounter, and even with the healing, he made some mistakes.
A little
Next
ouch.
time, Nhazun,
Yeah. Don't
let me
don't
cast
middle of-
some things to help you before you just go blindly running in as a wizard. Let a fighter do that.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's no, that hurt.
Yes.
I should write that down.
Nearby on the floor, there is a man laying on the ground, his ancient weathered face stricken with a bit of pain. The cure spell does a bit of help with that, but he looks up at you, his long nose unable to even support the weight of his glasses at the moment in spite of his in the throes of his pain. He's Captain Kalimena's Russo. And in the last fight, he fought valiantly in his late 80s, though the battle seemed to be a bit much for him. His heart is not doing particularly well. And when the fight was ended, he dropped to his knees in the throes of a heart attack. With your tender ministrations, he has survived, but he is still weak. And as he lays on the floor, he will look up. Water? Do you have water?
Teah will try to get him some water, if there's any available, and try and get him to a chair or a bench or a
I was
bed.
gonna say, I have
or
a water skin.
anything.
Yeah.
What should we do now?
Well, we have a prisoner we can question, and hopefully that'll get us the direction to find the rest of the townsfolk.
I don't
We're
mean to
taken.
be rude or seem like you didn't fight valiantly, but I am worried about if you continuing with us, you become more of a liability than a help. I think you should maybe stay here and rest while we take care of the Gith.
I think the townsfolk here could use your leadership.
Yes, yes.
Make me a persuasion roll, please. Both
I
of
think
you.
I supported
Yeah.
that.
Okay. All right. So make me that roll with advantage, please. Jarund,
Oh,
you also have a point of
persuasion.
determination. Also, don't forget that you all have a point of inspiration, which can be used to enhance your rolls. And
And I have a
going
point of
into
determination from last time.
Then I'm
You
going
have a
into
bunch
game.
of hurt them more.
I have 3 of them right
Hydrate.
now.
So I rolled with
did somebody-
advantage. I rolled a 7 and a 3. So it's still going to be a dirty 20 on persuasion.
Did somebody buy some hurt them mores this episode already? Because I had 3 left.
They
over.
bought a hydrate.
Okay.
Oh, and Riggs bought determination for Jarund.
Yeah. All right. So that was a dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Yes. I suppose that is the case. I will do so. I will stay here and watch out for them. Teach them their defenses. We shan't let the Gith come any closer. We shan't let them overwhelm our defenses. The line will hold. But I am sad that I cannot accompany you on one final adventure.
I
You
wish-
did, though. You
And,
saved the townsfolk from the Gith.
And I wish I had the privilege of seeing you when you were in your prime. And Teah will grasp an arm and be like, yes.
I suppose you would have. Nothing ventured. Would that I would have been able to serve with you or your predecessor. I have met them, briefly, in passing. You are the ones who have the name and follow the road of Viceland. He is known throughout these lands.
They are large shoes to fill, I suppose.
Your feet are bigger than you think, he says, and will kind of grandfatherly pat your cheek. And it's that point that you can actually feel on your flesh just how papery thin his flesh is. I will sleep now. But first, I have something to give. Nhazun, come here. Come here, boy.
Sorry, what?
Come here.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on?
You're brave. You're very brave. And foolish.
I probably shouldn't have done that.
Yes. What are you armed with?
I have my books.
So nothing to speak of. Nothing.
I think you underestimate the power of my books.
I understand knowledge.
No, I can actually animate them and like get them to like fly around, and like normally I use that to try and put them away, but
Shut up, Nhazun.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to do something sentimental.
Oh, right. And he'll take out a book and start writing. Go on.
Hold out your hand. Books are useful. I am particularly fond of Sereno, Solel, and Radagast. However, there is something very useful about having a blasting rod at your side. Here. And he will hand you that small wand that he was carrying around. Well, it's more like it's about 10 inches long with a slight twist at the top, kind of almost like certain types of fencing saber would have. This will serve you well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It is potent and should have several charges left in it for the day. Do not use that switch unless you wish to overload the device. Then heaven help you, or at least throw it. It's yours now.
Okay.
Actually use it, Nhazun. Don't just leave it on a rock.
I will. I'll use it.
Good.
I know. I wanted to show you though that I wrote down and he'll carefully take out like one of his many books from his robe and like show it to the captain, and it'll actually be like a very, very detailed description of what everyone did in the fight, painting them in a very heroic way, trying to save as many people as possible, including a passage about the captain teleporting in, and it's completely without Nhazun being there at all, So it's the captain kind of teleporting in and like facing off against the Gith and saving the last of those people from them with the help of the rest of the party.
That is a lovely, lovely lie.
Well, it's fiction, but it's based on truth.
Yes, well, I approve.
That's how you'll be remembered.
Hopefully not quite yet. I hope to recover from this and go back to active duty. That whole town. My vineyard is not going to take care of itself.
And your dog. Wait, who's taking care of your dog? Oh no, I knew we forgot something.
No, Uno can take care of himself. He's a very good dog. Alright, with that, I'm going to sleep. I'm sorry I can't be here to see this prisoner scream. He says, kind of angling a harsh, just devastating glare at the Gith who's tied on the floor. Yes.
Suppose it's about time we got some answers.
The Gith continues to glare over at you from the center of the floor.
Does anyone have Zone of Truth?
No.
No, that was always Malia's thing.
Yeah, shit. Okay. Right. So you understand common. We already figured that out. Do you... Where have they taken the other townsfolk?
Your people squeal like pigs when they are cut.
Yes, they're civilians.
There are no civilians. There are only victims. There are only deer and wolves.
That's not even remotely true.
The world is made up of more than just two kinds of people.
No, there are those who are over and those who are under.
And right now, you are under.
Yes.
So,
So
tell
do
us.
your worst.
We spared you. They could have easily killed you just like we did other members that you were traveling with. I would like to save your life. Needless bloodshed does not need to happen. But we want our people that you stole from us.
And you think you can trade me for them?
I think you have information that we can use.
Or maybe we could find something else to trade? Like what? Why did you take them?
They are weak, and we are strong. It is the way of the world.
Well,
But what do you want them for? If they're so weak, what purpose do you have for them?
Can I get an insight roll, if anybody?
Yo, yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I would love to make that roll.
yeah, I'll give it a shot.
15.
Hey, that's not the best I could have rolled, but not the worst.
Okay, I'm just going with this for some mores.
It's, oh no.
19.
That's 12.
24.
24? All right. So everybody but... Actually, wait. Teah... actually, even Teah, he's distracting. He's being deliberately provocative. And he's trying to bury the lead here. Why did you take them? He's trying to get your anger inflamed. You get the sense that he wants to die. He's hiding something big, though. Jarund, you and Nhazun will get that more than anyone, that he's He's trying a little too hard. There's something big that he's trying not to talk about.
Can I try something?
Whatever you want.
If you have an idea.
Yeah. Nhazun's gonna go over to him and start casting Charm Person.
What are you doing? Stop. Stop it. Stop.
Are you gonna?
And just punch my mic. Why don't I? Okay, 1 sec while I pull up some Gith stats. Let's see if this works. Wow, what do you know? Go ahead and what's my saving throw DC?
19.
Is it a wisdom save? Or charisma
It
save?
is a... Sorry, I'm just looking up the spell right now. Wisdom save, yep.
Okay, that is going to work.
Hey, just tell me what's really going on.
They won't understand.
Well,
You have
it's
to
okay.
help me, friend. You have to help me lead them away. They cannot interrupt, or else Xani will be for nothing. Everything that we have done.
It's okay. Here. All right, here. Can you guys just back off and give me and my friend here just a couple of minutes? Just a moment, all right? And I'll look towards him and be like, hey, look, I can't get them away from what I don't know I'm getting them away from.
The ship, Xani.
The ship, Xani. Yes, the ship. It's broken.
Yes, we were fleeing. We tried to come here to hide. But the barrier, when we phase shifted over, it cleft our ship in twain. It killed almost half of us. We barely survived the crash.
And Nhazun's writing all this down.
Yeah,
Like word for word. It's like, so you're trying to put on a strong front, right? So that
We are a strong front.
right,
We
right,
found
yes,
something.
yes.
We found something in the deep.
What were you running from? What was in the deep? The deep. Wait, what deep?
We are running from her.
From her.
Vlaakith.
From her. Sorry, say that again.
Vlaakith, the queen of the Githyanki.
And how do you spell that?
I do not know how to spell it in your common tongue. Vlaakith. You think that it's VLAA Kith.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're not sure, but you think that's how it's spelled. Okay. Hi,
Vlaakith.
the queen of the Githyanki.
Why were you running from your queen?
Because we have a new queen. Xani.
Xani. Oh, that's not the ship's name.
No.
Oh.
The ship's name is the Nhazun Vahar. It's like your name, isn't it?
Oh. I guess it kind of is a little bit like my name.
Nhazun Vahar
I never really actually considered that before.
was a ship we stole.
But then again, I didn't know that before, so... Right, sorry. Go on. So you want the rest of them to avoid it so that you can repair your ship and get away from the queen that's chasing the new queen.
The entire empire will come down upon us.
Oh, that's not good.
They will kill us.
Oh, that's not good.
I have read
Oh.
in my many studies of horticulture and insect rearing. You have a similar phenomenon here in the material realm with bees.
Or ants.
This queen, she is a new way of being. She is an escape from the cycle that we have bound ourselves to. She is the new tomorrow. We must bring her to the Githzerai.
The Githzerai.
They are heretics. But no less heretical than we, I suppose.
If we can help you do that, will you give us back our people?
It is not up to me. It is up to Commander Nahir.
Commander Nahir. Now, Commander Nahir doesn't like me very much because he hasn't actually met me. I think I'm an okay person to talk to, though a little absent-minded at times.
You are too hard on yourself.
How can I get talk to this Commander Nahir?
He is down where the rest of us are, where the ship fell, in the
No,
hole.
but how can I talk to him without him trying to kill me?
You could bring him a gift and hope. You could fight through his honor guard.
Oh boy.
You could challenge him to single combat.
Oh, not me, but maybe the... Hold on. I got an idea. Hey guys, you can come back now.
Amy,
We able to listen into any of this?
You can all make me a
Like,
perception roll on the other side of the tent.
Because I want to be hearing this.
Yeah, I want to be hearing. I would say
Nat 20.
Jarund doesn't necessarily trust Nhazun to like.
Oh,
He wants to
snap,
hear
I actually
himself.
Kind of okay. That's
Perception.
perception
Oh.
roll. That's gonna be 25.
23.
I got I got nat 20, so 30 total.
30 total? Okay.
Nice.
And what did you get, Teah and Jarund?
25.
23.
Okay, yeah, you guys can hear everything. Oh, hold on,
Good,
wait, hold on.
good.
Hold on, I forgot Fera's there. 1 sec.
My one nat 20 of the night.
She's got like a 9.
Oh. She's distracted. We've had early conversations earlier.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah, she has a lot to think about.
So yeah, Teah will head in when they're called back.
Nhazun will like look over towards you guys and just pass you his book.
Hey, not
No. We can come to an agreement. I think. I think. If somebody has to fight through the honor guard, like she's good for fighting, and so is that one, and Jarund too. They're very good at fighting. So like we can maybe like come to some sort of an agreement here that works for everyone, right?
Perhaps.
Oh, here's the conversation.
Are we? Oh yeah, sure.
Do
Teah will
not tell
take
them
a
our
look at
secrets, friend. What are you doing?
Any friend of Nhazun's is a friend of mine.
Make me a
Yeah,
persuasion
long time
roll with
friend.
disadvantage, please.
We've been friends for a long time.
2 nat 20s. Here it is.
Or 2 nat 1s.
2 nat 1s?
No, it was, but the disadvantage is a 1.
Friend, you cannot trust them. They are outsiders.
Now, we're all friends here. Come on. Just take. We are all in.
This
the
one is
best
as vapid as a
interest.
wet fart.
Hey, that's not very nice. And he'll write that down.
Now.
This one smells like material plane whorehouses and aqua velva.
What are you talking about? How are you so familiar with those scents?
We raid many things and enjoy many pleasures.
See, we're not so different, you and I. Calling the kettle black?
I do not know who this kettle is, but if he is black, he is black.
I don't think this hospitality is needed with such a present company. We are just trying.
Are you able to get a message to your commander or not? If we were to challenge them to single combat.
No.
No. So you have no way of communicating with your other forces.
Not once I have been abandoned, no.
And they've abandoned you.
As I deserve. I am lost.
But we can bring you back. Then you'd
Is
be
there
found.
something preventing you from returning to them other than us, like, if we
Holding
brought you
you?
to them?
I am dishonored. My life is forfeit. At the end of this, I hope that my friend will end my suffering.
But that's the old way, right? And you have a queen that's showing the new way. And if through your loss you were able to do something great, like
What are you saying?
help fight. What I'm saying is, you may be like lost right now, right? But what if because of you falling off the path, you found a new path that was the path that helped your new queen get to where she needed to go? Would you be welcome back then? Would you not be celebrated, even?
Make me a persuasion roll, please.
Oh God, no.
You have inspiration.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna use one of those.
Wait, before you start, I don't know, can I interrupt this quickly? I'd like to cast guidance on Jarund or Nhazun.
Okay.
No, just take over, please. Just take over.
No, I can't take over, but I will cast guidance, so you get roll a d4 and add that number to your ability check of your choice.
Okay, so advantage and a d4.
If you want.
Oof. Okay, 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. Yes. Yes, I cannot guarantee anything, but I can lead you to where they are.
Leading is good.
I can tell you where they are. For sure.
That works too. Go in as much details as possible, please. Go.
He will proceed to tell you a story about how they crashed down from the barrier, cascading down through the earth into a large hole, a pit, and crashed into a deep structure buried beneath the earth. It was there that they found a space with strange materials, parts to repair their ship. But it is dangerous. Several Gith died trying to reach down into it. So we made volunteers.
Oh no.
From the sound of this, what I'd like is Jarund and Nhazun, you can go ahead and make me a either make me a history or a nature roll, because you know this area.
Oh yeah, history.
I'll do history.
Okay.
Oh, that's not gonna be great. 13?
13. He's talking about Beggar's Hole.
I got a 13 as well.
Sounds good. Yeah, he is talking
Beggar's
about
Hole.
Beggar's Hole.
So you guys are in Beggar's Hole.
I do not know this beggar, but there was a hole. A large one. Mining tunnels. Both of you know this as well. Beggar's Hole is originally this natural formation, but it was rich with mineral deposits. Several hundred years ago, it was illegally mined. The mines were shut down by the council, but not before significant amount of mineral and ore was stripped from it, destabilizing the entire structure. Used to be a bit of a natural wonder. It had these strange like lights that would come kind of echo out of the hole, probably echoing off the mineral deposits. But it was kind of like you were able to go and you threw a coin in, and the disturbance would basically like turn it into the Northern Lights underground.
That's really cool. Like that's awesome.
But since then, it's very sporadic, if at all, and is mostly a condemned mining site.
I'll look towards like Nhazun will turn around slowly and look towards Teah, Zeno, and Jarund. Just like I'm a little out of my depth here. I'm not sure.
How can I help?
How can I help? And he'll look towards the other three. Like, what saves the most lives?
Where? So Beggar's Hole, you said?
Yeah, everyone. Oh, right, you're not from around here.
Yeah, because I think Jarun just said it, or one of you just said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Beggar's Hole.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I just said Beggar's Hole.
So what is in there that would draw our friends' attention? Exactly.
It
Much
was.
less be useful for a ship.
It was a mine, and it sounds like they've found parts. Was it parts? What was your name, friend?
Zolan.
Zolan? And how do you spell that?
I do not know your material letters.
Oh, right.
Zach.
Zolan.
Ha. If you had to venture a guess, you think it would be XOILN.
Thank you.
I figure that you're so used to this that you would know.
There's I've heard rumors of potentially ancient magics down there in Beggar's Hole. Probably what drew your ship, if it's actually there.
I would not lie about my ship.
Nhazun, can you ask where? Because I feel like I don't feel like they'll respond to me. I really don't. Can you ask where they were heading, where their end destination was?
Oh, that was the Githzerai.
Yeah, but where is that? Where are they?
Right. Zolan.
Yes.
Where are the Githzerai? Githzerai?
I am only a knight of the First Order. I am not privileged for that information. I believe the astral plane.
Astral. That doesn't. Okay. Kelly, is there Arcana or
Yeah, you can make
history
me
or anything?
You can make me an Arcana roll. I'm going to call it with disadvantage though,
Sure.
because the Gith are super secretive.
Yeah, they most certainly are. Let's see what Nhazun knows. Bam. Disadvantage would be Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
30-20.
Okay, so
I like my books.
yeah, so I mean definitely the astral plane. Most Gith come from limbo.
The Githzerai, yeah.
The Githyanki also kind of live in limbo as well, but probably another layer of the astral plane is probably a good place. As far as you know, you've heard stories of the Githzerai having a monastery in the astral plane. And the Githzerai are like you know enough that when you encounter the Githyanki, you don't want to deal with them. The Githzerai, I mean, you'd probably prefer not to deal with them, but if you had a choice, you would definitely go with them. They're the Vulcans to these guys as Romulans.
Got it.
But these guys are Klingons.
Now,
These guys are Romulans. I'm playing these guys too much like Klingons. My bad.
My background is scholar.
Yeah.
So, do I know if, with that, and the background benefit that I have, I know where I can go to research more accurate information on a subject. Do I know if the library in the capital might have or would have more accurate information?
Potentially. It would probably be out of date if they're moving, though. You're pretty sure you have all the information you need to know right now, though, that there probably is a monastery somewhere in the astral plane. With a dirty 20, give me 1 sec. Let me just pull something up. Boop, 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 boop. And that is my Atlas of Realms, because I forget all of the different realms inside of the astral plane, and if I just have to guess, I will probably start naming things from Mage to the Ascension.
Not a bad call for
honestly, it's good planes, but I don't want to say the planes that are now canonical inside of my world because that I stole from Mage.
That's fair.
Because of the way that we run this. So astral projection, psychic wind. Oh, they don't really give you many things. About so wait, so the astral planes. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna say astral. I'm gonna be vague about it. Astral plane. Also, Chris, while I have you real quick, I am gonna give you the wand of force that you were given.
Wand of force. Okay.
So it is going to function like a wand of lightning bolts. Except it does force damage instead of lightning damage.
Wand of lightning bolts, but force damage.
Yeah, so it functions like the spell Lightning Bolt. Spell save DC 15. For 1 charge, you cast the 3rd level version of the spell. For each additional level, you spend a charge from it, and it has... so it is a rod. So a rod starts off with... Is it 20? I think it's 20. 1 sec.
20 sounds like a lot at 1 charge.
Oh yeah. Rods. So it has. We'll say it has 7 charges.
7K.
And it's a D6 plus D6 plus 1 daily.
D6 plus 1, and you said it can overcharge.
Yes, you can overcharge by choosing to destroy the wand and spending all of its remaining charges at once. It has to have at least 1 charge to do this.
Okay. And what that does, we'll find out.
You'll find out if you want to use it. It's literally just overcharging a phaser.
Oh, that's awesome.
I try. Okay.
While we're waiting for Amy to get back, I might actually go run and grab some Tylenol as well.
All right, that sounds fine.
Wait 2 seconds.
That's okay. My internet is getting chunky for some reason.
So I'll I guess kind of look towards Nhazun will look towards Jarund a little bit and just be like, so what do you think? Do you think we can actually maybe talk to this guy and get our people back? Like,
I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna talk. You can't charm person every single one of these gifts.
No, I can't. But like, could you, like, you and the the heroes, like, could you guys like do that combat thing, and like to try and like get an audience with him maybe, like, I mean,
challenge him to single combat?
Yeah, like, and
that's the one that stole this bow that you're looking for, isn't it, Zeno?
I mean, he looked like a fairly high-ranking one. I don't know for sure.
So, I mean,
well,
he has this magic bow. Does it like do extra damage? Like, what is its thing? Like,
every shot's innately magical.
Oh,
Well, that's
I feel like
pretty. It is pretty powerful.
I just feel like challenging him one-on-one in an area. Would they respect the results of the duel? Jarund will look at.
Yes, they would respect your friends dying.
If we won.
You have never fought the Gith in single combat.
Humor me. Actually, no, he's gonna smile when he says that. He's charming. He's humor me.
Your teeth are frustratingly blunt.
Ting.
All Gith have very sharpened teeth, by the way, and he's gonna kind of.
Nah, look at that smile.
Likely. As long as you were not a threat. If you were a threat to Axani, they would not hesitate to kill you, as it should be.
Jarund,
Yes.
you could talk to the queen.
What?
You could convince the queen to let our people go.
How could I've never seduced a queen before? I don't know if I'd be that good at it.
Well, she's not like she's a new queen, right?
It is always the first time for everything.
Like,
That's true.
and like it sounds like maybe she's maybe like she sounds a little bit more reasonable. Like if you're gonna deal with the Githyanki and the Githzerai, you'd rather deal with the Githzerai, and if they're going to be like giving shelter to pave a new way, maybe maybe she's the best bet for a good resolution. And Zeno, maybe like if we like did the combat thing and like request an audience or something, like maybe that's a good way for you to get your bow back. And like I worry that if we go in there like throwing like fireballs all over the place, or if I go in there throwing fireballs all over the place, that a lot of our people will die. And I don't want that. Like I know you want your magic bow back, but I
Well, we're here primarily to rescue a bunch of people.
right. Which is good that we took a prisoner.
So, what do we want to do?
I don't know, Fera, Teah, what do you two lovely ladies think?
I don't know. What do you think?
I would like to have as little bloodshed as possible. I don't know that we'll be successful,
Yes.
but I also don't want to put us in a position of giving up more than we're willing to. They may just kill us on sight instead of dealing with us.
Then let's go and try to sneak in.
What if we
So,
bring
do we want to try and sneak in and find the queen?
Or if
The hostages?
okay, this is a terrible idea.
Great, let's do it.
Let me say it first.
I don't think you
Oh,
could come up
well,
with a
that's
terrible
good.
idea if you
If-
tried.
Our prisoner
don't
were
know
to
her.
return to the others with their own prisoners, potentially they could get a direct audience with the queen.
The spell's not gonna last that long, Teah.
Fuck. Yeah, no, you're right.
It lasts like an hour. I studied this one. It's a pretty good one, but like it doesn't last that long.
We've been
casting
talking
it?
for like 20 minutes so far, so there's not going to be much longer left on the spell.
Never actually used it before.
Think of how many
I'm
friends
glad
you
it
could have had.
Congrats on a successful spellcasting.
Well, okay, how far away is Beggar's Hole from here?
From here,
How far is it?
it is about a. How long was it from Hulltown to Heron's Bugle? Do you remember? It's like two.
Did you
it
just
was
say like an hour,
it's like an hour and a half. It's about-
sprinting on a horse?
Yeah, it's less than an hour by horse from here.
So I mean, if it only lasts an hour, we could ride halfway, recast, and then keep going.
Possibly.
Or
Or
is-
let it fade and try and persuade them after it's
That's
ended?
fair.
Is that viable?
I mean, do you trust bringing him with us?
I honestly don't.
Well, right now they seem convinced that death is the only way out of this. Perhaps successfully getting audience with the queen and helping get their people to safety might be enough to redeem that honor. I don't know what these people are like.
Well, either way, we've got to get down there into it.
Yeah.
True.
And either way, we need to do something about our friend here.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get the feeling like he's going to be coming with us either way.
Look, the spell is only making him friendly to Nhazun,
Nhazun.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's trying to be quiet about this and like huddle as much as she can.
Oh, are you? Okay.
She's at this point she's pulling them and be like, the spell's only making him friendly to Nhazun. If he agrees to the deal that we make, and she'll gesture to the rest of them that is not Nhazun, then it won't matter when the spell ends, right?
I mean, I guess so.
Possibly.
Well, why don't we talk to him?
Does this seem viable? Does this seem like some real bullshit?
I mean, it's D&D. It's always going to be some real bullshit.
saying,
But like,
I know.
what's the specific question you're asking here?
If the spell ends, if the agreement is made with the people who didn't cast the spell, will he still feel the same way towards us? Or because I think I don't know if it's charm person or
Yeah, charm person ends when it ends,
they-
and they
don't
know
they
that
know
they know that
but-
they had charm person cast on them.
and they know who cast it because they saw the person do it.
Yeah.
So,
He's gonna be real mad at Nhazun when
oh yeah,
He-
goes
yeah,
off.
yeah, he's not going to be too happy with me. Although that could be good to write about, because like I said, I've never used this spell before. Right? Sorry, I'm focus. The other thing is, I know I was doing a lot of interference when he and other people were like the wizard one was trying to get away. I'm not going to be able to do as much of that. I'm going to have to take a bit of a step back.
I need to rest too. I'm pretty depleted.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so let's tie him up, knock him out, and go in the middle of the
Well-
night.
I
Yeah,
mean, we'll have
before
the
we-
stealth advantage potentially. Can they see in the dark?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, that's free.
I don't have that spell.
Actually, can they see in the
I
dark?
never thought I needed. Damn it.
What spell?
To see in the dark.
I have light as a cantrip. I can cast it on my shield and
Huh.
mace. We
They
can
actually
see.
can't see in the dark.
But that
Huh.
doesn't make us sneaky though.
But do we know
That's
that?
true.
I'm sorry. I'm used to being able to do the same thing as Jarund. Like,
I mean, we can help guide you, I guess.
Or you can
And if
get
this
a,
And then-
place lights up with when you throw stuff in, if there's some natural disturbance type thing,
oh,
or you
wouldn't
could
that
just
give its
use
own
a
light source?
lantern,
or a lantern.
well,
That's
not
true.
if we're being sneaky though.
or I could cast light on. I mean, if you're trying to be sneaky, yeah. But like,
Yeah.
Up until that point.
How about we get there and see what our options are?
Yeah.
It might be well enough lit that we don't need to do anything anyways.
Yes.
Have I been to Beggar's Hole?
when you were a kid, yeah.
Do I remember like how it's lit?
I mean, it's like
Like, is it a big hole that's kind of like what I'm picturing, like Star Wars 3, like where General or fucking what's his name is?
It's not like a
Sarlacc
Sarlacc
pit.
pit.
Grievous is?
It's more like an enclosed canyon, like a cave
Canyon.
system with a big hole in top of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But the hole's not like huge. It's like a 30-foot wide hole at the top that descends down into several different layers and like
Yeah.
stratas.
Okay. So yeah, it probably wouldn't be naturally lit very much, right?
No, not terribly.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
From what I remember, it's not very well lit once you kind of go below the first entrance of the hole.
Okay.
knock out anyone who sees us as we approach and go in the middle of the night?
I mean, that sounds like a pretty viable approach to me.
Yeah.
I mean, let's do it. We're wasting daylight, and
What are we doing with him?
give Captain Rousseau something to do. Keep an eye on him.
I mean, he's asleep at the moment.
True.
I am not asleep. I am right here.
Well, maybe the townsfolk would enjoy having something to do. Unless you have an argument that says we should bring you with us, and we'll guarantee you won't just cut our heads off. She turns to the captive.
Think happy thoughts.
I cannot, friend. I do not know what to do. What should I do? I am barely more than a squire. Can you give me a medicine check as you're looking at him, Nhazun? Since you have investigated him the most.
8.
Cool. Yeah, he sure is a guy. Cool. So looking at him, you're like, yeah, he looks kind of tired and sleepy and kind of, wounded.
Well, he's hurt. Wait, it is he, right?
Yeah. He has well, as far as you can tell, like you haven't asked if he has
No,
different pronouns.
Nhazun is asking.
Oh, yes.
Okay. What? You're not going to like me very, very quickly. So I think it's best if you stay here. And you should relax, and we're going to try and find a solution that gets your queen to where she's going and our people back safe. That was the plan, right? And Nhazun will turn over and look at the other three.
Yes, that is
Yes.
the plan.
Okay.
To get everyone where they're going safely.
Whew.
Then I wish you well. And friend. Make me a persuasion check, please, Chris. You've been working with him for a while, so I will actually give you advantage on this.
Woohoo! 13.
There is one more way to gain audience. Return the swords. The silver swords. Return them to Nahir. They are sacred, and should you hang on to them, you will be hunted for the rest of your days.
Oh, kind of like you guys with Zeno's bow.
I do not know this bow. Is it the Supreme Leader's new trinket? What an ugly thing it is. It will be repurposed into something useful.
Ooh. So we take the swords back, and we can talk to the queen and get the bow and the people back.
You can talk to the commander.
The commander.
The queen is not speaking. You can make me an insight roll. Actually, anybody here can make me an insight roll if you'd like.
Yay!
God damn it, Fera. Only nat 20 on the roll to know that this is a bad plan. That's actually probably the most important plan.
What?
Nat 1. You don't like...
3.
Oh my god.
The one I had inside
Zeno
is 12.
is the only one that could help us here.
8.
It's 12. With my modifier.
What was that, Zeno? You're muted?
Oh shit. 17.
Okay. He's hiding something. Nhazun, you might get a little bit of that sense too, but Zeno, you're like... He's trying not to say something.
Zeno's just gonna lean down and be like, so... What else aren't you telling us about that?
I will not tell you anything, stinking material plane elf.
Well, I mean, all that is true. But... Can you please? I mean, I am asking nicely.
This will help. If it will help us, it'll help you guys get your queen to the Githzerai.
The Kith tried to kill Queen Akzani.
Oh, that's not good. That's not very nice.
It was somewhat successful. We are
So that's the Supreme Commander? Which one tried to kill the queen?
The old queen.
Oh, the old queen. Okay.
And
She lies in state. In a stasis chamber. This is why we are in a hurry. This is why we must rely upon the labors of inferior species.
And healing hasn't worked so far?
None of us have the ability.
None of you can heal.
Can you raise the dead?
No, but I can heal.
Jarund?
So she's dead right now. And
Dead.
needs to be
Jarund!
raised?
She is dead adjacent.
There are those probably, I'm sure, in the cities here that could raise the dead.
They will not, and none of them know the astral byways to return her soul to its form from whence it is cleft.
There's a lot of people in the capital here that I'm sure could,
A
if they
lot-
don't know, could figure out the answer though.
And a lot of books and a lot of knowledge.
Could.
Could is better than nothing at all.
Is there a guarantee that where you're going, you'll be able to raise her?
Gith. Help. Gith.
And I mean, we're offering to help as well, so
Then go and be helpful.
you're not letting us help you all the way.
I have told you so many things! I have given away secrets. I have told so many things. You will go and you will do this, or I will... He's gonna try to start biting you. He's kind of like tied up, so he can't really do it, but he's gonna go... As you're this close, I would like you all to, those of you who are this close, make me a medicine roll.
Yeah, sure. Totally.
Oh, no, that's gonna be a 3.
Nhazun's just gonna back away a bit.
Okay. I'm
So-
slightly better at this, apparently. That's going to be 21.
He's like 16.
This is like a kid!
This is a kid. He has a
Looking
deep
at
voice.
this-
But like you're
like-
looking at him, he is not only a child, he looks like, honestly, now that you're really getting a look at him, you've never seen a Gith before. First of all,
No.
these are weird looking creatures. And as you look at him, this is like a barely out of adolescence person.
There's like a softness or something to the features,
You
maybe?
missed it at first because he's fallow cheeked.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he's eaten in days. Or slept in days. But now it
I'm
all
gonna
kind of
pull out some rations.
it all kind of clicks together in your head where you're like, oh, he's a teenager.
So the rest of them that we were fighting, were they kids too?
It was a mix.
Okay.
Honestly,
Yeah, Tia's gonna be like, you're an adult. You're
I am an adult. I
You're
am a
young.
knight. Yes, I was a squire
Didn't
some
you say
months
you were a
ago.
squire? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was knighted for this adventure.
Tia's gonna grab some rations and she's gonna offer them to this
I was
kid.
gonna say at this point there's probably like a fire going and Jarund's cooking up like sausages or something at this point because he
Jarun
just
is
like,
like-
I'm not getting anywhere with this guy,
Act
so I'm
off.
gonna go contribute to the part. Go start a fire so everyone when they're done
Okay.
talking we can have dinner. Or lunch or whatever time of day it is. What time of day is it at this point?
Right now it is afternoon.
Okay, so like an early dinner.
I
late
think
lunch.
like you made it
Afternoon
to you made it to the large city around noonish, I think.
I think so. We said we were heading out around noon.
I think it's probably like 2
So
or
it's-
3. I think it's about 3 o'clock right now.
That makes sense.
Okay. So early dinner, late lunch.
Oh, early dinner, late lunch. Jarund's cooking up something on the fire right now.
I mean, we just had a
Dinner.
fight. It's always good for food.
Yeah,
after
I
that.
got a carb load
How are you?
after your fights.
And what are you doing, Tia? So you pulled out some rations.
Tia's offering them to the kid.
No, I will not give in to torture. Oh shit, I gave in to torture.
I mean, if you're hungry, just eat. It's not really torture. It's just
You can do nothing on an empty stomach.
He's gonna.
When did you last eat?
I am powered by my mind.
I've heard that before. That may be true, but you have a physical body that requires sustenance as well.
It is weak. I will shed it with time.
Well, for now, you have
Dude.
to sustain it.
Do you want some healing, friend? And I'll go touch him, cast Cure Wounds.
Are
D.
you okay, Nhazun?
You should bring them food too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'll go talk to the captain.
7 for him.
So,
They have food.
do they? But
They-
they weren't feeding you.
I was to bring food back along with the prisoners from this raid. We are paid if we are successful.
You shouldn't have to rely on success to get basic treatment and food.
This is a crisis situation.
And it's being
horribly managed.
that.
You would do no better in this situation, half-breed.
We are literally in the same situation, almost.
No. That's
Like-
no way to talk to her.
What?
Half
The-
breed? Oh, you're both half
I'm used to that.
Yeah.
You
I'm
That's
used
are
no
a
way to
half-breed?
talk to them.
Are you not an orc?
Yeah. Partially. And I'm also partially elf and also partially human. And that does nothing to weaken who I am.
Yeah, don't
I
talk
care
to them
not
like
who
that.
you are, nor the loose morals of your parents.
They were very dedicated to each other, I will have you know. But
Good
that is
for-
beside the point.
Anyways, our ship crashed here too. And instead of enslaving a town, we asked for help.
And they've
You
given
asked
it.
for help for those who would help you.
And you never asked, did you?
Did anyone consider being like, hey, we crashed here. Would you be able to give us a hand? Instead of just swinging swords at the first person that you see.
This one is funny. He thinks that the world is full of lovers. People that care for strangers.
It's
My
most people.
experience, it is.
And in my experience, if people make bargains and agreements with each other, it can be help. People help each other if there's something in return.
Did you see I gave you health after you attacked us?
You want something from me. You want guidance.
True.
Yeah.
Giving it to us. It's
A stranger showing up asking for aid offers nothing except burden.
Unless you offer something you can help with.
I don't think you're
You
gonna.
look around.
I don't think you're gonna be able to debate philosophy with him. Fera
I
says.
know. I know. You're right.
And honestly, he's kind of right. I think they probably would have just attacked the Gith if they shoot up.
I think so too, unfortunately.
I mean, they have a history.
We do. We're pretty
Gith and humans.
xenophobic.
Yeah, everyone's afraid of Zeno.
I hate this. So, well then, Fera, what do you suggest? How do we fix this?
I don't know. Return the swords?
Just
leave.
say we try the swords.
Or sneak in? Or if we sneak down to where they are, around all that magic stuff, maybe Nhazun can cast a teleportation circle and we can just bounce out of there?
If we get all the slaves free, maybe, but I've never actually been to Beggar's Hole. It's not really a much of a academic site, and I don't know how if it lights up when it's disturbed or it used to. There might be some interference, but we could try.
How long has it lit up? Has it always been like that?
You can make me a history roll, folks. Those of you who would actually know the damn island.
Teah doesn't know a damn thing.
I appreciate that.
Apparently Jarund doesn't know a damn thing either. I rolled a 3, so that's gonna be an 8.
A while. Mm.
Oh.
Nhazun, did you roll?
Sorry, history?
Yeah.
You're from the island, man. You should roll.
It's
21.
Yeah, since time immemorial.
Okay.
Like literally from like square one, it glowed, and then they mined it. You know, they paved paradise to put up a parking lot and all that.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
As people do.
Yeah,
it's,
right.
It's always done that.
Mind, I had a half idea, but no, that doesn't make sense then.
No, what is it? What is it? Maybe we can work with it.
Seriously, I'll take any idea.
I
at this
don't
point.
think so.
Oh.
There's what?
I said I'll take any idea at this point.
I wondered if perhaps there was a magical relic or something that if the island was floating before it was there, or if this would destabilize. I don't know how this works. I don't know what's keeping this place up. I don't know if messing around with ancient magics in the core of one of the islands is going to cause it to go all crashing down. But if it's been there since time immemorial, I don't know.
Do I know how the island is floating?
Nope, it's magic.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Tia's trying specifically not to talk about the Shards of Nyrn and wondering if it has anything to do with that. But if it's time immemorial, it's probably not.
Why don't
Well-
we try the swords?
Let's
Yeah.
let's try the swords. That's the best bet we have right now.
Yeah, let's bring 2 very powerful magical silver swords back. Nothing could go wrong with this.
Why would you say that?
Well, were we gonna rest up first or just go right now?
Well,
Yeah,
we
let's
need
rest
to
up.
rest.
Yeah.
I will be useless to able to help you guys if I don't get some rest.
I say we leave him in the captain's hands for now.
For the love of all that is holy of my God, please do not immediately run away when we get there. I have some things to do. Nhazun, I am looking at you. Do not run head first.
Yeah, that hurt. That hurt.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that this time.
Let's
Sorry, that was the
do
first time I
something.
was in a fight and I saw those people there, and I just needed to do something about it. But I'll wait this time.
Okay. So for future fights,
I stay
do
behind
not go
your.
charging in if you are.
If you feel
squishy.
this, I poke your like abdomen and feel this and poke my like rock hard abs. You squishy, I'm not squishy.
Oh.
There's a difference about who runs in the fight first.
Oh, wow. And he'll just start patting his hand on your stomach and just be like, wow.
I usually I usually prefer women to do this, but okay. That's enough, Nhazun. That's enough, Nhazun.
Oh. He'll go to his book and start writing down.
Teah leans over to Fera and goes, I'm kind of curious.
Jarund, are those
Yeah?
sausages done?
You want some of my sausage? Okay.
Fera, why? Why, Fera?
No, Jarund, I mean... Oh, my hands are dirty from all of this cleaning. Can you please feed it to me? Ooh. And she'll kind of push out her lips a little bit and like lean forward. She doesn't have much to show off, but she'll kind of do the, like the elbows together thing and be like,
Sure.
closer,
He's going nonchalantly.
closer.
Tia's gonna turn like a weird red shade, given she's green, and will
Purple?
walk out of the room.
No, as you do, Farah's gonna grab you by the hand and just squeeze tight. And you're gonna see this eyeball just roll to the side of her head, looking at you like this. Jarund, are you gonna feed her?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Can I get a dex save? Oh my god!
I'm dex save. Oh well, I don't add. That's gonna be a 21.
Cool. It is not going to be particularly damaging, but as you go, she'll turn and go, and shoot a gout of flame directly in your face. You're gonna dodge out of the way, but like it's gonna catch the little curly lock is gonna go, and you're gonna be all like black, like smoky faced.
She'll grab Fera's shoulder. Fera, she's not looking at Fera at all. What are you doing?
Spicy. I like it. Wink.
She's gonna turn and like walk off.
I have no idea what just happened.
Me neither.
Zeno is gonna grab. So the sausages that Jarund was preparing, Robin, how are they being cooked? Are they just like on sticks or what?
I would imagine that he found went into a house and nicely asked someone for a stove like a pan.
Oh, okay.
So he's pan frying over a fire. Which was why he was so worried. He's kind of just a little baffled about the reaction. He's kind of
He's gonna
did I do something wrong?
pat Jarund on the shoulder and follow Fera out, looking.
Zeno's gonna poke two of the sausages out and go running after Fera.
Jarund, do you want some help with your face?
No,
Zeno,
I'm
I don't
gonna
want your sausage either.
It's not mine. It's yours.
I don't have a.
I'm gonna leave them be. Actually, never mind.
Teah, can you just come and I'm gonna try and wash my face, but I don't have a mirror, so could you just tell me when it's all gone? Because I've got black.
Oh no,
Fires.
you're covered
I have
in.
a spell for that.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Nhazun releases the scrubbing bubbles.
No, I cast prestidigitation.
That's what I said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like on the commercial. The little...
And your face is pristine.
So,
How do I look?
question, Nhazun, about prestige that spell you cast. How long does it last? And does the dirt come back after the spell ends?
It's permanent. It just kind of slouches it off. Or soils it. You can do a lot of different things with that spell.
Interesting.
Actually, where does it go? I need to research this later.
Fine. Thanks for the sausage. Here. Ow. She's gonna snatch it off of your fork and she's gonna. Fera's gonna like storm back into the room. She has like a sausage like sticking halfway out of her mouth at this point. And she's gonna walk up to Teah.
Chew.
She's like steam is just like erupting out. Are you still have your hand on Jarund's shoulder?
Yes.
She's gonna go pluck and just like slap it directly on his abs. One sec.
What?
Oh no, she missed.
How badly did she miss?
How bad did she miss?
Well, Tia's gonna get some finger time at least with little Jarund.
Sorry,
Just-
it's
it
not
could be
little
like a little-
Jarund, Kelly. It's not little Jarund.
Okay. At the moment, it probably is Robin.
And she's gonna get the fuck out of there.
I will say.
Jarund's gonna blush.
I will say
Like-
the
Could we
abs
call
were.
it the dragon?
No, Farrah's
No.
the dragon. That's
No.
the tiger.
Oh my god.
I will say the abs were hard on your wrist though. I'm just trying to help.
He's just out. She's just gonna go outside.
Jarund's gonna go off and pray for a little bit.
I guess she didn't want your sausage either.
Nice.
Oh, hey, he had more in the
What's-
plan. And she's gonna help herself to the rest of the food that Jarund was cooking.
I'm gonna.
Jarund's not gonna skip dinner. He's like, no, I need a moment.
Nhazun's gonna go over, sit by Fera, and just be like, what's wrong with Jarund's sausage if you're eating it?
He meant his
Can I
wiener.
try?
He meant his wiener.
It's wiener.
Like,
Oh.
and Fera will take the sausage and will mime what she means.
No.
You know.
Okay.
How do you not know this? You're a guy. All guys do is talk about.
Hey,
Books?
I do not talk about.
You will hear a little voice from the other corner of the room. I would also like to try Jarund's sausage.
Player Robin is so doesn't know what to do about this situation.
It looks plump and delicious.
Oh
Then he'll carefully try and gather one of the sausages and take it over to the person who's gonna hate him in like 5 minutes.
I mean, honestly, the sausage might give you advantage on a check later. And by the way, Amy, I did spend a hurt them more for that accidental grope.
Oh my god.
And
Okay.
only
That's hurt them
because
more.
I knew you'd both be okay with it, because it's ridiculous.
It's
Oh, it's
so
great.
Oh yeah.
It's so
no, that's
ridiculous.
great. Teah will
consent
come
matters,
back.
but also
Yeah.
knowing your players is important too.
Yeah.
Teah will come back after probably about 5 minutes, I think.
Do you want any more
Take
sausage?
a while.
Zeno is also mowing a sausage.
Teah will grab the offered sausage, will eat it quickly, and will say nothing else and sit down.
So Jarund's kind of in a sassy mood. When he comes back, he is shirtless. And he just walks in the door. Sorry, my clothes were a bit burnt.
I can cast mending.
I can cast
I can too.
I can cast prestidigitation.
Yeah, you can.
It's a really useful spell.
Yeah, right. It really is useful. These-
Jarund, can I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
And she'll usher him outside. Okay.
Did I offend your friend?
No. No. And my absolute humblest apologies. I'm very sorry. I did not mean to.
It's okay. It is okay. Your friend did this. I don't know what her intentions were, but
Trying to help,
help.
but I may have indicated an interest in also comparing abs.
Oh yeah?
Teah is not looking at him.
A big smile, like bursts on his face.
This is just outside of the room.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation.
On what?
On what?
Faint musical notes begin to play in the background, imperceptibly to you.
Imperceptibly to me, so Jarund doesn't hear that?
You'll vibe it, but you're not gonna hear it. It's stealth. I am spending a hurt the more to allow this, and yeah.
Oh my god, these are my favorite hurt.
What kind of a perception would you need to hear the music from where I am?
Oh, you can hear it.
Oh, perfect. It's like, do you guys hear music?
I just cast that. Oh.
So, I apologize, for, accidentally touching
That's okay.
things I should not have touched.
I mean, if
without
you wanted to,
permission.
you could just ask.
Not presently, but maybe once we rescue the townsfolk.
Sounds like a date.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Is there like a potted plant anywhere near me, Kelly? Please.
What do you know? There's one 3 feet from you, yes.
Perfect! Here grabs it, like breaks off a stem of the flower and like hands it to her.
Is it a flower or just a general potted plant?
I'm gonna roll a d6 and we're gonna find out. A six is a flower.
Oh no!
You are going to hand a sprig of basil. However, I would remind Druid. This is more.
Oh, true. My
Thank-
lady. It's my favorite herb to cook with.
I appreciate that thought.
I'd love to compare abs at some point.
Shit.
Sure.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Let's go eat dinner.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna take a deep breath. and
Jarund's
walk
gonna
back
put
in
on
the
his.
room.
Jarund's gonna put back on his shirt.
Right. Hey everyone, how's
He's gonna wait like a few moments behind Teah to like stagger the.
As soon as Jarund walks in the tent, Zeno's gonna be like, "So how was your conversation?"
was
Nhazun's
good.
going to interrupt and be like, sorry, I couldn't see. What herb was it? And he's got his book and his quill.
Basil?
Basil.
love
Thank you. And he
Your
adds that
shirt
in.
got all dirty. Aw. I'm sorry. Prestidigitation, clean.
Oh, thank you, Fera.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, here, let me get that off your collar. And she'll stand up and be like, oh, and we'll just kind of wipe your collar. Save the sausage for Teah. I don't want it. Capiche?
If you change your mind, let me know.
If I do, you'll be the second to know. And with that, you settle down to a meal and to rest and recuperate for the dangerous mission ahead. And I think this is a good time for us to take a quick bathroom break. So, hey, folks, don't go anywhere because this is going to get even weirder, probably. How are you two doing? Are you two doing okay?
Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, everyone, for.
I had no idea where this was going. I did the Sasha's not even thinking I could make it into a joke when I said that, and then I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, and I think you just got her number
Well
basically.
done.
So good job.
Jarund, well done, Robin. Oh my god.
Like I honestly think that if someone like gave like a really like cottagecore style girl like a bunch of basil or rosemary, that would be like even more sploosh than like flowers.
Didn't the line like it's my favorite herb to cook with? Like, come on! I was trying to be romantic.
Yeah, the best part about
I
this,
was imagining this. Standing there, holding the basil, looking down at it, going, "Oh, I'm not holding flowers."
Flowers.
I'm trying to come up with words.
That's 100% how I wanted it to go. Like
That reminds me of the scene in the movie Stranger Than Fiction. If anyone has ever seen that.
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, where Buddy is presenting the girl he's auditing and likes, who's a baker.
Oh yeah.
With a box of like different flowers, and she's like, "What is this?" And he's like, "Flowers."
And it's like different
she's
like,
a
like
baker.
baking flowers.
Like bags of flour.
yeah.
It reminded me of that because that's one of my favorite movies.
It's a really good movie.
Oh my god.
But my god, that was beautiful.
Oh my god, at one point I'm just like, they're talking about my imaginary characters. Dick, I don't know what to do.
Just roll with it. Just roll with it.
It was great. It was
And
so
Robin, you held
fantastic.
back
Love
because
that.
you could have ruined the whole thing by being like, "It's my favorite herb to cook with. Breakfast."
Oh.
Right? That would have been too far. That would have been too far, but you didn't. You didn't go there.
I held back. Jarund is learning.
You're learning.
He was too,
We're
he was
growing.
too aggressive. the
And we're
first time.
loving. And
What's
lots of
your
11
charisma
from
score again?
20.
Yeah, no, this is
Jesus.
that's the type of character who is gonna, even if they fuck up, it's gonna be like, aw,
it's like, wow, he really
that's
cares.
charming.
He
Yeah.
really cares.
All right, so folks, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back in under 5. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. And we're back. Hi.
Wild.
Wild.
Did not get better.
I can't.
Sausage Gate has occurred.
Sausage Gate
so-
has happened.
So is this the moment that we take like a minute to talk about consent in role-playing games?
Sure.
So-
Yes.
that's
okay,
probably,
so-
that's
Good
probably
thing to
a
talk
good
about.
opportunity.
Okay, so for this kind of thing, I want to say 2 things real quick, just to put it out there. Romance and sexuality in role-playing games is absolutely fine. In fact, more people need to do it. I had a really good night the other night when I was running Victoria by Night, our vampire game. And I know one of my players had a particularly good time because one of my players in that game is a huge romantic in real life. Like, she loves that kind of stuff. And so I gave her a plot where she had a ghost boyfriend, and it was like this like Tim Burton, like Edward Scissorhands romance thing. And I got a message like 2 days later being like, "Oh my God, I loved the game so much." Like, I think she sent me like 2 or 3 messages about how much she enjoyed that.
Not just you.
Because the thing is,
yeah, she loved it.
most people that run role-playing games, they stray away from romance because they don't want it to be awkward, or they don't want to run romantic scenes for usually it's a lot of guys who don't want to run for their guy friends, right? Like, I don't want to pretend that I'm dating my friend. That's weird. Well, forget about it. You're not actually dating them. You're playing a game, and you're like, so if you can make yourself comfortable with it, I strongly suggest you give it a try. Be aware of bleed, because you can develop a crush on a friend from pretending that you have a crush on a friend if you do it the wrong way. Generally, you're not going to, though. You're going to have fun, and you're going to play out one of the natural elements of human life, which is, attachment and romance and maybe other stuff. You don't have to role play that, though. That's the thing that people keep getting hung up on.
I roll for in, I roll for out, I roll for in.
Oh God, fucking.
Yeah, no,
No.
like people, well,
No.
like, right? Like people think that that's what it is, and it's like, no, like
Me
when
neither.
you have a sex
Oh.
scene, it is literally like there are two ways that it goes. One is I'm gonna roll athletics and see how well I do. 17. Oh yeah. What does that even mean? Great. You both wake up chafed. Like, right? I feel like you want a 10 on that. You want that nice middle ground.
20, you're both just raw.
You're just like, don't touch me. But like Amy, you just put in the chat that flirting with another character and not me is a wild experience. Is that when like it's coming through my mouth anyway? Is that what you mean?
No, I think she meant flirting with me.
Oh, you're right, because I'm always everybody
Yeah.
that flirts with.
Kelly.
Well, I know, like
What is this?
we're talking about really enjoying game. Friday, I've been literally like having a script going on in my head for the next time like Ivy and Dirk talk, because I'm really enjoying that little interaction between the two, and I hope Dirk stays a bit longer because I see a real potential for.
I think
character
Dirk's
development.
cool. Don't worry, Dirk's gonna stick around because he's
Cool.
he's an actual sidekick.
Enjoying.
That was a surprise on Friday. That again, I've been thinking about
It
it.
was a
for
surprise
while.
for him too. And one of the things about playing characters, I don't know if you guys get this, but you play a character and something will happen in game and like a part of your brain, because
Why
you're
hair?
acting, right?
Yeah.
A part of your brain is still engaged in that, right? So there was a moment when Ivy did like the tail thing that like the Dirk part of my brain went, what? And I was like, oh, he likes that.
I'm trying to think who the other characters are that I've had characters flirt with, and I'm like, there was the thing where that my
Mirandica?
mage character. Oh, there was that. There's
Oh.
that. And then there was Karis, my mage, had a thing for shit. Was it Athena? I don't remember what Christine's character's name was because
Oh yeah.
because she rescued her.
I think
or my character was rescued by Christine's character.
I feel
and
it was
it never carried through.
well, I think
but
Christine's
Karis
character was
had a
basically
flame for it.
Ace.
Potentially, I don't know. But
think
yeah,
she-
no, I
but-
think there's an unrequited like, this person saved me.
But yeah,
Um,
the comfortable knowing your players and consent is always a key for.
Oh yeah.
But
this.
so in this case, like we didn't do like a consent checklist beforehand, which you can absolutely do. They have them online. They're great if you don't know your players. I have known everybody here, with the exception of Robin, for like 12, 15 years.
years.
And I've roleplayed, and we've had these discussions out loud, right? And I
Yeah.
also know that
Many times before.
exactly, right? And if I see that Zoom window blinking with a, hey, let's not go this direction, I'll stop.
Yeah.
Whereas if we weren't on stream, like they could just literally just be like, I'd be able to read the body language, but they also could just tell me like, let's go somewhere else with this,
Yeah.
right?
Fade to black.
Fade to black. Fade to black's great.
Yeah. And, and meanwhile, in this interaction, I mean, obviously it's awkward as all hell,
That was
but
so fucking
it's
funny. Holy shit.
because everyone here knows each other so well. We all know our body language pretty well. That it becomes very apparent to everybody playing that we're all having a good time.
Yeah. So, and the
So-
thing is, it's a lot like with real flirting. And I know a lot of people that, I mean, the stereotype is that gamers don't flirt. Meanwhile, most of the gamers I know are super flirty. But here, if you don't know how to flirt, here is rule number 1. You never decide what the other person is going to do. Flirting is a series of offers and proposals. It is not telling them what they're going to, usually. I mean, like if you're in a dom sub thing, but go with me on this.
You still have to negotiate with that.
It's still negotiation, right? So it's
Yeah.
like, so you offer something to the other player. Then it's their choice to accept it or not. And they can shut it down.
They can blow a fireball in your face.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
It's true. That was
Or-
going to be an anime fireball to be fair, but like,
Or they can tiptoe around and be super awkward because your characters have no idea how to react around it as well.
that's even better.
Yeah,
even
which is how Zeno deals with certain things,
Just certain
and
things.
it's hilarious.
So
and I
when-
love it every time.
So when you're going, oh, hey, we're being rated. Hey, Johansson, good. We're on our break talk, so good to see you. We are talking about we're about to go back into game in like 5 minutes, but right now we're talking about romance and role playing games. and just like what to do, how to play with your friends, and to like not make it weird and to have fun. Because we just had a really awkward romance scene between two characters.
And
so
man.
It's amazing.
Thank you for the
It was
follow.
so great.
It was so funny. It was so funny. I love that. Oh, damn it, TK. Okay, hold on.
TK's doing the posture checks. It's for me for the most
Is it?
part.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
So
I do
like,
appreciate it.
but like with this type of stuff, like, what was I saying? I feel that Zeno is half elf and half orc. That is true. I'm gonna open my window real quick because it is freaking hot in here. 1 second.
Yeah, I was hot. Now I've cooled down.
Robin, apparently
Was
you haven't
it-
been looking
was
at
it
that
the
that new photo
embarrassment?
that new photo you sent me. I wanted to enunciate
Yes,
the
let's enunciate the new.
the one that Michael photoshopped a little bit for you. That is a damn good profile picture.
I'm going to put it.
I
on
was
my
like, you
profile.
got the
wanna see the
chin
new
thing going on.
one.
Oh, it's good. Send it to everybody. Send it to everybody.
Send it to me.
How did you get
I want to
the,
appreciate people.
the shine in your eyes just right? Like
That's
That
a
was
ring light.
It's
Ring
a
light.
ring light. All right, I'm gonna put it in the
They're
main
very
Dork
useful.
Tales chat for those that want it. You know, all right, Dork Tales team, you're all gonna get my photo of me being the look. I look at this photo. I'm like, I don't recognize this person. This person is like giving sultry look, and I'm like,
Yeah, no,
don't do that.
and Robin,
I am
I
an
wanna-
taco.
I want to say this, but like Robin,
Damn.
you're really hot in this photo.
Thank you.
Like I don't
I mean,
like I just
You're
like
hot other times too, but this
No,
photo
it's
really
fine.
shows it.
It's fine. I usually don't see myself as a hot person, but I looked at. I'm like, I don't recognize this girl. I want to date this girl. I'm like, I love this.
That's
Yeah.
how I
Do you
felt
wanna-
when I checked my my pictures of
Do you want to show the chat? Do you
I
want to
was
hold up
doing-
a hold
Oh
up a
yeah, I
camera?
can hold it up to the chat.
my
Thanks,
my,
Beniki. What am I looking for?
my Luella.
Oh, it's gonna not.
Pictures.
Well, it's fine,
Probably-
but like
oh, there-
oh,
you'll
I've
you'll
seen
see
the
it in
ring
some
light.
ads recently, but it's a real like.
Yeah.
It's
what-
good.
Hey, glad to see your stream. Hey, Johannesson or Johannan.
Joe
Johan.
Johannanon?
Johannanon.
I think so. I
Johanna.
think that's it. I think we got it.
Jojo. Nanja korewa.
Oh dear.
Every 30 minutes ring a pre. Thank you very much, TK. Someone award TK some points. So,
Honestly.
hey, folks, it's really good to have you here. Johannanon. There we go. Could you post in the? Yeah, you can post in the Dork Tales Discord.
Yeah, I'll post it in the
post it in the
Dork
selfie
Tales.
section. We have a selfie section.
I
Oh,
will.
by the way, are
I
you
do.
on the Dork Tales Discord? You should come there
should.
and visit, unless you're weird,
Oh, I
like
should move. Okay.
like that troll we got today, and then I
Yeah, I
kicked
heard
him into
about that.
space.
Thank
Oh,
you for
and
being
Kelly,
on top of that. And
I woke
Robin's now
up
a
and I was checking my phone
mod.
literally as I was getting into the shower. And Robin's like, "Can we ban this person?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." And I click the button. It's like, "You do not have permission to do this from your phone," or something like that. And
I'll
I'm like,
put it in makeup. Yeah, I'll put it in makeup.
yeah,
Costuming makeup.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
"Yeah, join our Discord."
Kelly,
It's
Kelly, talking about selfies, I had sent you a new PC photo for Emery's. Well, in the Emery's chat.
Was that the one you sent the other day?
Yeah.
It was a good one.
That was
Be
good.
careful, it's a
was
very tricksy photo.
It is a very tricksy photo. I don't know what that means.
Stu, yeah, that was the one. It's my Instagram that I posted.
It was good. I liked
earlier
it. I was in
today.
the middle of a bunch of stuff when I got it. It was good. You want to show it?
Made the mistake of checking Discord.
Do you want to show it to people, Mike, or do you want to like hold it up to the camera, or do you want to?
Yeah.
You don't have to. You can post it in the selfie channel too. It looks
Yeah,
good.
put it in the Discord. You can put
I mean, I love it. It's one
Yeah,
of my
there's
favorite photos
there's
of myself.
selfies and costuming and makeup.
Yeah.
Move
Yeah.
selfies
Always
down.
trying to make this community grow. Like a monster. Make
We have
my
a great
community
community and I
grow! And then I throw a scepter down from the moon.
I was gonna say
no.
something several minutes
Oh,
ago.
no,
I don't
no,
remember
no,
what it
no.
was. What?
What? Am I
Well, just
making
the-
Jarund's monster grow?
Just the like
Oh my god!
What's up? What's up, Blago?
just the image that put in my mind, like, make my monster grow.
I think it was this one that I posted.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was. That's a good one.
I like it. Yeah, I
It's
think
good.
For fun.
You should grow your hair out.
Yes.
I don't know how long it would take before it would actually start to fall
Yeah.
instead of just being a poof.
About a year.
Yeah, because
at least, yeah.
poof.
Good maintenance. Yeah.
There's-
Hair's crazy.
Y'all
Hair's
are
wild.
making me very awkward. I'm not used to being like,
Aku Taco!
Don't make that face. Don't make that. Okay. Yeah, it takes a long freaking time, Mike. I grew my hair out for a year once, and there are photos of it. It's awful. Amy,
My hair after a
you knew me
year.
back then. You saw my hair then.
I vaguely remember it. but
That was
also,
when I
look
was
at-
like,
this is
that was when I was
my
huge,
hair after a year. Is
and
like,
I could pull my hair down enough that it would touch my chin.
God, I don't even remember that. I
Jesus.
don't. It's that didn't exist. That didn't happen. I don't remember
But
it.
when I let it go, it would go back up to here, because I have curly hair, which is why I keep it short. Yeah.
But yeah, no, like my roots after a year. This is a full year of no anything. So like that's how much of mine has grown.
Nice. Oh, real quick. So DM Mike, you said, have I ever done a party of the Power Rangers? I have not, but Power Rangers are getting a 5th ed book this year. I'm not even kidding. There's an official Power Rangers by
Power
Saban
Rangers.
role-playing game coming this year, and I believe it's
Wild.
5th ed D&D.
Oh,
play
that.
Wild.
Play that.
So there are a number of things that are coming our way soon. I got some really, what was that? Was there news that I got earlier today that was good? Oh, I'm Batman again. That's
Yep.
weird. Like some people on Casting Call Club were like contacted me and they're like, "Hey, do you want to be Batman in our thing? Because you were Batman in this thing." And I'm like, "Okay."
You're collecting your resume of Batman.
So
I'm just
once
Batman.
again-
That's all.
It's your CV or
I
whatever.
am once
just
again
like
the
Batman.
Robin to your Batman.
This is true, Robin. This is true, Boy Wonder.
I will put on some spandex for you, Kelly, if you want.
I mean, if it's your comfort. Oh, speaking of which, I got spandex today in the mail.
Were you expecting spandex?
Well, sort of. I bought. Okay, so when it was really cold here the other day, all of my business workwear, aka my sweatpants, because it's 2021, were in the wash because I neglected to wash. Because I got like the 2 pairs I switch out, you know, when like the other ones I forgot to. So, but it was freaking cold here, like 3 weeks ago, and it almost snowed. Remember?
It was
Like,
chilly. Yeah.
So I went back and I was going through all my stuff. I'm like, I don't have any long pants. I'm not wearing jeans around the house to do video editing. I just don't feel it. And what I ended up having to wear was like, oh no, it was when it did snow a month ago. It was when it did, because
Okay,
I went
yeah.
out, I didn't have anything to wear, but I had a bunch of leggings. From when I was going through that leggings at the gym phase that I never did. So I ended up wearing them
Okay.
again, and I was like, I've got really nice legs. So I ordered some more basically like tights for guys, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
athletic
comfy.
tights. And they finally
Comfy.
came in today.
Yeah.
And I need to work on my thighs. I'm not gonna lie, but my calves are still rocking. I'm just saying.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will allow you to pay me to be in a game. I will allow anyone to pay. No, I will not allow anyone.
No, you wouldn't allow anyone.
No.
I have
you
allowed
wouldn't.
people to pay me to be in games before, though. I have been a DM.
Why
for
is
that.
my green screen
Because your hair's part green, dummy.
Yeah,
It's
straight
gonna be
up.
done in a
It's-
couple weeks.
It's fading out.
You need to get. Do you have blue shampoo to help keep it blue toned?
No.
Why the hell do you not have blue shampoo? What is wrong with
I
you?
that's a
didn't know
thing?
that was a thing.
Benny
It's
Keys.
a thing to help counterbalance the blonde, the
Have a nice
origin
game, guys.
factor of like.
Johannon, you better not
Hi.
be going anywhere. We're about to start again.
It's a thing.
Yeah, we are.
Huh, I will
But
get that.
Benny Keys,
that.
I've been skipping leg days for the last year,
And you
unfortunately,
think my hair is not orange?
because
It was
It is.
blue and purple.
it is
Amazon.
rough.
Fuck Jeff
To do
Bezos.
something with
Yeah.
my hair.
You should.
I mean, do what you want.
I
Do
am
whatever you
super
want.
glad
All
that my
silver.
Tylenol have kicked in.
Ooh,
Have
nice.
they?
Yeah,
Thank you,
and
Lisa.
I'm so happy about it.
Okay, before we jump back into the game,
Color
I'm gonna go
and
stand up for a
Yeah, go-
second.
go stand and
in several
stretch.
minutes.
I'm
Yeah.
actually really sad. I didn't actually because I've been skipping leg day for a year. Before that, I was doing. I think my calf press was at 680, and I want that again. I was this close to 700 pounds on my calves. It was good. It was really good.
I took a year off of doing just my normal jobs and then I went for surgery, so I've been bad. So going back to work these past couple months has been like brutal on my body. I'm like, yes, I remember. I used to work out during work, and now it's like, oh yes, now I'm back to getting slowly muscles. My calves are nice, and my calves are getting really defined too. I'm like, yes, I got that
It's so nice.
line.
Calves are the best muscle, unless
I
they
used to
pull
have
your
sick-
butt out of alignment.
It's true. I had sick calves from horseback riding. Like that.
Really?
I had really good calves. My calves were like
Calves from horseback riding. I you know what? I've never ridden a horse to my knowledge, so I am surprised.
To stay on the horse, you don't use your arms. It's all for guiding. So it's
Yeah.
funny enough because you use your groin. So like my thighs.
Yeah, no, I thought you use your
have
inner
thunder
thighs, right?
thighs. Your thighs and your calves as well to hold on. Like when you're doing no stirrup work, you're using every part of your leg. Like when
So
they
you said
make you
no
drop your
stirrup
stirrup-
work?
Yeah, when they make you drop your stirrups. So you have no way to stay on the horse. You just basically have to like
Oh.
grab on with your legs and hold on for dear life. And it is the most painful experience in my life.
And I just want to say thank you very much to DM Mike Gaming. That's a really lovely comment. Thank you very much for saying that I was great on Candlekeep yesterday. So if I get to play Rishley again, I'm really sad that Amy was under the weather yesterday because I actually worked my backstory into Amy's backstory.
Oh,
So Rishley's backstory. Did you watch last game, Amy?
I
Last night?
watched parts of it, but I was also.
Did you see
tuning
all the
into some
things
of
about where they're
Christine's
like
stream.
they kept asking whether or not I like all these things I'd eaten because I was playing Shaggy, right? I was playing like a version of
Yeah.
Shaggy, a glutton, and they're like
Oh, I didn't
blah blah
see
blah
that part.
taste like people, and I'm like, yeah, people don't taste like that. And like all of these things like that, and they're like, have you eaten people? And I'm like, what a weird question. Ah.
Yeah,
And just like
you
totally like tried
immediately
to
like.
so
Is Rishley from Barovia?
no, but he was the cook for a traveling band of adventurers who went to Barovia to try to defeat Strahd. And he's the only one who survived and made it out. He has the Haunted One background because he's the only one who survived the trip to Barovia, and he might have come out like riding on the bottom of your wagon.
I also definitely am pretty damn sure that my character, Luella or Lulu, however you want to call it, whatever you want to call her, probably thinks that she snuck out, but I'm pretty sure Papa Strahd knows where she is.
Yes, my darling. Go and spread your evil across the land.
Like she's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go out and like adventure and not be trapped in Castle Ravenloft for the rest of my life.
I'm creating a bard for next one, and I'm working hard on songs right now
So,
for improv.
Speaking of which,
Bards are amazing.
we're going to go back to game in 3 minutes. Count them 3 minutes. I want to say that I'm very excited that Amy is finally announcing, I'm going to announce it for you, that
Okay.
you are going to start running Ghosts of Saltmarsh on this channel in May. And I am
over there.
I am working out my concept for it, which is one of three things. I'm just going to tell it to you on camera because it's entertaining. Okay, here are the three concepts. Number one is playing like this, probably not human, but like Fae or Goliath wanderer, who's kind of like he's like a helpful cryptid. Who like
Alright.
who has the folk hero background because like during times of famine he just shows up and gives people food and stuff and like saves their lives. But it's
Cute.
but it's not because he likes them. It's because it's like if you saw a raccoon with their head stuck in a peanut butter jar, I mean, you'd help them. But it's also like, great, I just caught all of this fish, and my barrel of salt just leaked. These fish are gonna go bad. I just wasted all these fish. Let's give it to
Yes.
the humans. Right, that kind of thing. And he's just like this weird cryptid who just shows up and does nice things, but he doesn't see it as nice.
I do like the weird cryptid
That's
angle.
awesome.
I also
Right.
like I think the author angle.
Yes. So the other character was
Okay.
a guy having a midlife crisis, potentially going through a divorce, who moves to Saltmarsh because he got money either in the divorce or in like a legal settlement or something. He's moved to Saltmarsh to write his novel, but every time he goes and tries to write, he gets pulled off on an adventure instead. So he's like really behind on his chapters, and he's more afraid of his editor than he is of like the enemies.
So this is Kelly.
This is literally me. This is literally me.
Minus the
dear.
divorce part, but like
Yeah.
the writing editor part.
Danger.
And then the other concept is like OG Scrooge McDuck, which is always good.
A dorky Scrooge McDuck.
Well, the benefit of that is that it'd be like a guy who went off to like find his fortune and then just like kept looking for it, and now it's been like 10 years and he's like, where's my fortune, damn it? I should have had
A
it by
different
now.
castle.
Yeah, right. And then the other, there was a fourth one today when Rob and I were talking that I should play Andy Dwyer from Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I don't know the reference. I haven't seen Parks and Rec.
Nice.
Just be Mr. Karate.
I don't get it.
But
It's
the
great.
the benefit of the Scrooge McDuck is that I could just do like my Scottish accent the entire time.
You could. Except I'm gonna keep thinking about Caliburn.
What'd you think about Caliburn if I did a little higher? If I
I
did
don't
more,
know.
if I did more of a David Tennant?
Me? I don't know. I still love your Donald Duck based character. That was
Oh
fantastic.
god, I ran an entire Mage the Awakening LARP that was literally just DuckTales. Because DuckTales is literally Mage the Awakening. I was like, it was great. I
It's
even
so
made
good. God, it was so fun.
it was very fun. Scrooge is a real dick.
Oh yeah. I enjoyed it.
It was good. All right, so but I'm not sure which one of those I should play. It'll depend. It'll depend on the party, really. I
Yeah.
actually have a great deal of anxiety when it comes down to picking characters because I get to play so infrequently. I feel like
And
I've got.
And since I'm going to be the DM, I don't know how to help you with that.
You
and I
can't.
don't-
You can't.
Yeah.
So there's one way, and that is help everybody else figure out their characters as soon as possible,
Okay.
so I can see what everyone else is playing,
See,
so that I'm
that's
not
what
doubling
I
up.
do.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
but-
absolutely.
But I am more important than you because you get to play more often.
I know.
So,
I know what I'm saying. I know what you
and
feel
I'm-
because that's what I do. I wait till everyone chooses their thing and then I try and fill in the gap. So I feel ya. I feel ya.
had the back and forth with our
So,
characters for
that's
this
one of the
game
weird
because
things
like
about
I'm the
fifth
exact
ed.
same way.
Sorry, my
and,
window
like
is-
every
now it's too
15
cold.
minutes
I
I have
can't
a
get the
completely
Goldilocks
different
right.
concept in my head and I'm like, oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be fun. And I
And
actually like
also-
make them all out and then I'm like, no, you know what, I want to do this. No, I want to do this. And then like I like seeing what everyone else is doing. So I'm like, not so much what would fit in, but more like don't step on their toes. Don't step on those toes. Don't step on those
Yeah.
toes. Like
I'd-
work
Yeah.
within that.
And
Yeah,
like,
there was some toe stepping at the beginning of Shards of Nyrn because I was like, oh, this is a cool spell, but I ended up stepping on Malia's toes a little, like a few times because that's sort of their thing. That's sort of
thunder,
her thing. She's
right?
like the cleric of the god of the sky and thunder and lightning, and it's like, okay, so I'm gonna remove all of those from my spell inventory because I want to give her the field for that. And now all my stuff is like, let's make plants grow and tangle things, and also
Which is
here,
actually really
have some
useful.
tidal wave.
Yeah, that one spell, the Nature's Wrath one that turns like the environment.
I've
that is
used
a
that
dope
once.
Spell. It is
And
so
I've had
dope.
it for months.
It's so
Yeah.
dope. I had another podcast that I listened to that used that for like an epic battle, and it
John Wick would be
instantly
good.
took out the fight. Like it was just like, well, this big one-on-one fight just doesn't happen because you fucking used this spell and it just fucking killed this guy basically. It was
And
great.
Christina's saying that she avoids everything water and plant related. So
Yeah, I think it makes a good balance. Yeah.
So yeah, and the thing is that like I've already started working on like the costuming details because we do costume it, right? And I've already picked out my wig, which is ironically the same wig that Claudette uses in Reign of Emeries. But because that's
Great.
literally just the Aragorn wig, if you look at it.
also the Bucky wig for doing a Winter Soldier cosplay.
Yeah.
Well, now I've got a fifth concept.
See, I'm
Sorry.
trying to, I'm still between cleric and bard for the Saltmarsh. I'm trying to figure out.
You could be a
what-
cleric
again,
of Basir and split the difference. Oh wait, no, you can't because it's not. It's Forgotten Realms. Damn it.
Oh, it's front.
I honestly, I would
Okay,
allow.
now I want to do a cleric of Basir at some point.
They're
like,
the best.
I
You gotta
would
put your
seriously
boobie out.
allow if be like, yeah, for some reason you're in this realm.
Twitch
I don't
won't
give a
let me.
shit.
That's true. Twitch won't let you.
Twitch won't let you.
All right, so everybody on the
have
wig.
the boobies
Oh, that
out.
reminds me.
Sure,
Dork
can't have
Tales
the
team.
boobies out.
Anybody in the city who wants to order wigs, help me save on shipping. So we'll work together on this. Kel, I know you
Speaking
want a
of,
wig.
I also need to figure out who else is going in on my dice order. I'm probably gonna put that in in the next couple days.
We'll talk about that after game. All right.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We are multi-classing is for cowards.
Whoa,
And-
whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm sorry,
I want
I
a multi-class.
can't-
I've never done it
I know.
before.
I can't hear. There's a coward trying to speak. What's up? Ooh.
Multiclassing is a lot of fun,
It's-
especially in this system.
It is not as much fun when Michael has to update the frames to work every time you take a new class. That was a discussion of like, what do you mean Winter wants to be a warlock too? How are we doing this? Like, we had to go through like 6 different templates to see how to make the bubble work correctly. And in the end, he just picked his first choice, his first work, which is good. It's good that he knows how to just do that, and then all of my options just
Who
slow him
needs
down.
healing?
Well, everybody's going to get.
Chat's going, make sure you have healing. Cleric heals. Bard is like better than Bard heals. And I'm just like, who needs healing?
Also, for the make sure the cleric heals, I have so many high power spells that aren't healing based. I'm not just a healer.
We love you, Michael. We love Mike too, but like,
Aw.
I love you both.
I
You're
love
great.
all.
Sylvester Slays says, "Go f yourselves." Yeah, yeah. I know, buddy. I know. Okay.
Multi-classing's fun.
What's that?
Natasha changed the game. When did Natasha change the game?
Multi-classing is fun.
I lost the game.
No one plays
no.
the game anymore. It doesn't exist.
I saw a meme a while ago that said, "Congratulations, you have been released from the game. You won."
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've been immune.
I feel like as
really?
soon as
Oh,
you
no.
stop caring, you're free.
Oh, Mike, delete
No,
the
don't
Saltmarsh
delete
frames.
the Saltmarsh, please.
You know what,
Do not
Michael?
angry.
Resident
Do not
graphics
anger
guy.
Mike.
Michael? I will run the game regardless of frames. And you have to deal with that knowledge that they don't exist.
Oh, that would be the worst punishment ever.
Oh,
Him, because he'll want to watch the game to support you,
fired.
but then he'll have to see the ugly thing we cook up.
It's true.
Oh my God, you got him. I think you got him. Like, that's some Rumpelstiltskin level shit.
Yeah. Holy
Like, you
crap,
found his, like, fairy bane.
I don't know. I don't know. Don't push it too
But
much.
also, Michael,
No.
Hold the bluff there.
I appreciate everything you do because you make this channel look so good all the time. It is fantastic, and you deserve all the credit for that because you, all you.
You'll be laughing the entire time. Yeah, that's probably true.
And I
That's-
won't care. That's the thing is that I don't have to. I don't think I need to look good because Kelly does all the the cool stuff, and I know that whatever I'm running is just going to be for fun. Like, it's on the channel. I would like it to look good, but I just want everyone to have a good time.
Everyone would have a good time. And...
Mike, do you want to roll some dice?
All right, let's roll some dice. Also, everybody go and watch the trailer for the new Suicide Squad because King Shark is in it, and he's voiced by Sylvester Stallone. And this is what I need in my life. Giant sharks going and num num as they eat people, because it's great. Okay. All right, folks, we are heading back into game right now. Are you all ready for this? Everybody has their hydration drinks. I just punched myself in the nose. Everybody's ready to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna hydrate.
All right. Everybody
Ready
take
for some more sausage?
Always.
Nah.
No, but you expressed interest in my sausage.
After this.
After we have to go save a bunch of people and potentially kill a bunch of people first.
Yeah,
and if you don't
Now he's
measure up,
extra inspired. The power of sex will fuel him.
Adventure is foreplay. All right, let's go.
It is true. It is foreplay.
It's even 5 play. All right, speaking of that, let's talk about 5 gum. Ready? 3, 2. Hello and welcome back to the Shards of Nyrn here on Dork Tales. When last we left the adventurers, they had just recovered from a bit of antics and were preparing to rest for the coming night. All of you will regenerate your hit points and will regain whatever spells you are down. Night passes over the land, and you find yourselves resting, recuperating. Through the middle of the night, you continue to rest. Midnight comes, and you will hear a soft noise at the front of the house that you're being allowed to stay in. Friends, says the town's mayor. It is the time you asked.
Yes.
Do you
All
head
right.
to... Pardon me. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I would say, everyone ready to go?
yeah.
Okay. Do you head directly to Baker's Hole?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, should we check on the Gith first?
Yeah, probably be best.
I'll wait outside while you do that. I don't think it's good
Probably a
if
good
I'm
idea.
there.
Yeah, probably smart.
Gonna find the Gith.
You'll find the Gith inside of inside of the small jail cell that he currently dwells in. Normally, this room would be a 4x8 drunk tank for the village lush. Now, a young Gith, tied at ankle, hand, and arm, lays awkwardly on the cold, stony cot. You're not sure if he's asleep or not. What do you do? There's no guard. The guards were slain. The door remains shut with a strong key lock, but nothing more. You can see through the windows just bars, nothing more, as the moonlight illuminates the ground around you. A fat, pregnant gibbous moon hangs overhead.
Well, I'm gonna come back outside, and I assume Teah is there.
Sure. Yep, you're outside of the locked jail
Yeah.
cell. You can look inside of it from outside.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's in there. I don't know if he's asleep or not, but
Doesn't really matter, does it?
not really.
Quick question. I'm still getting used to this dynamic. Which one of you three usually takes the brunt of assault? Which one of you's most likely to get wounded the most is what I'm kind of asking.
Teah, I would say.
I mean, I tend to do more close combat, generally speaking.
I tend to stick further away because I'm way better with a bow than a sword.
And Fera casts spells, usually at a range, so...
I've been getting hurt a lot more recently for some reason.
That's true.
Should work on that.
Well, I have a spell that I can do that I can grant a somewhat protection from death. So I'm trying to figure out which one of you three would be the best to cast it on. Sounds like it's either you Fera, or you, Teah. Which one of you would like it?
I say...
Teah.
You sure?
I'll practice hanging back.
Alright, sure. I'll take
I have
it.
other stuff to do as well before we get in there, but this is something I could do in the last 8 hours, so I can do this in advance. So he will cast at 4th level Death Ward. So it's a touch spell, so he'll go up and kind of just... How would he touch her?
Oh boy, not this again.
No, PG touch, but like, I'm trying to figure out what would be like a good friendly thing. Would he be so bold to go for the lips is the question, actually.
Probably the shoulder, to be honest.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. So you touch her shoulder, and I guess because also talk too, so you know, lips would be hard. So go and touch her shoulder, and so the first time you would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage, you drop to 1 hit point. Teah. So remember that. So
Hold that up so I have it.
yeah, so he will cast a Death Ward on you, and it'll last for 8 hours.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's one of the things I get.
We should do stuff like that, right? Right. Nhazun will just kind of look around and be like, I think I have some. He'll just basically kind of like stumble around a little bit and then cast mage armor on himself. Be like, okay, I'm ready.
Tia's gonna lean over to Jarund and go, How do you deal with him on a regular basis?
Honestly, we're more of acquaintances. I kind of bump into him sometimes when we're at the city, but I usually generally stick to my people in kind of the wilderness. I like being with nature.
Really?
Yeah.
You strike me as more as like a city folk.
I enjoy the city for its how do I say this politely, amenities it offers, but I do prefer, a good field, and that's why I wear sandals a lot, because I like to walk in the grass barefoot generally.
Right. Well, he seems like a nice fellow.
Yeah, he's all right. He's
Thanks again for the protections.
You're welcome. Can't have you dying on me.
That would be mighty unfortunate. And Tia's gonna wander off to not there.
I love it. I
All
love
right.
it so much.
With that, you begin the trek to the south. The horses are receptive. Well, 4 out of 5 of them anyway.
I was about to say, didn't we lose one?
You lost one that was cut in half, yeah. Who's doubling up? Who's the lightest?
Fera is probably one of the
Yeah,
lightest.
Fera's probably light.
Fera and Zeno are probably the 2 lightest here.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust you on my horse. You lost yours.
Well,
Then
All right,
you
here,
can ride
I'm-
with me.
I didn't lose it. It got ripped
All right.
out from under me.
All right, get behind me, Zeno.
Okay.
All right.
And he will hop up.
All right, she got like a 19 on her animal handling roll, so...
Do you want us to roll that as well?
No, she's just handling with 2 people, so...
Okay.
The ride there is quick, mostly painless. It takes a little under an hour to make it there at a canter. Fera keeps a light out in front of you, and you're able to maneuver. Your horses are a bit skittish without any type of light. They don't have dark vision. But before long, you will make it to the remnants of what was Beggar's Hole. Now, Beggar's Hole looks, well, in your recollection, Nhazun and Jarund, like... almost like an overlarge geyser, where you could look down into these glittering layers and old mining structures through the roof. It is no longer that way. The 30-foot hole in the roof has exploded. Now it is nearly 60 feet wide, from where something smashed through it. The rock around the edges sharp and freshly broken. As well below, you see that the old mining corridors inside and bridges have been shattered away. Very few remain. There's been significant damage here recently, and you would do well to be careful. What do you do?
I think Tia's gonna want to get off the horses a decent enough distance away so that if there's any instability around the hole, they won't end up causing a rock slide. And
Sounds-
to, potentially keep them from getting destroyed, killed, murdered.
Sure. Anybody here can make me a nature roll.
Sure.
Before we get in, as we're kind of seeing this as a stopping point too.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I got a 3.
A 3?
12.
Oh. Okay.
19.
19? Okay. Once again, Jarund and Nhazun are going to get the sense that if there was a mine here, odds are they didn't go in through the top. There must be a mining tunnel nearby that they used to access this place. You do well to find it.
Yes.
In fact, you have a sense of where it probably is.
Before we go any further, you want to all get close for a second?
Teah, make me a deck save.
Okay, dex save? That's
Yes.
gonna be an 11.
Okay. Teah, you are going to look down the hole and get a sudden sense of vertigo and start to slip into it. You are going to hit your stomach on the side of it, able to grab on, but you are going to be dangling in air for a second.
Oof.
Whoa,
Gonna
whoa, whoa.
try and carefully claw forward. See if she can shimmy herself up.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a different dice.
Probably a good idea.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so that's it. No, we're good. Nat 20.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was
We're
gonna
good.
say.
Nice.
You had me like worried there for a second.
Nice.
At least if you fell down a hole, you dropped to 0, you'd only drop to 1. That would be one good fucking death award.
It's true. All right, and with that, you are going to pull yourself up and not be dead, which is my favorite way to see Teah.
Yeah.
Mine too, mostly, generally speaking.
Careful.
Oh wait, that's a good idea.
What?
Are you okay?
Go to the edge.
She's just gonna shuffle, make sure she's like a good distance away before she tries to get to her feet.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm good.
No, I've got a spell for that.
We are not
What?
jumping in the hole.
No. That
But
will
I-
ruin surprise.
I've got Featherfall.
Yes, but then we'll be on top of him.
While we're here
Rise?
chatting, I'm gonna cast Emboldening Bond. So
Okay.
I choose 4 willing creatures. That's
Okay.
all y'all.
Yep.
Creating a magical bond for 10 minutes. I can use this 4 times, so kind of let me know roughly when it's been 10 minutes and I can kind of keep casting it. While any bonded creature is within 30 feet of another, once per turn they can roll a d4 and add it to attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. And you can also use it to teleport to each other within 5 feet to soak up damage if someone is getting attacked. So you can choose as your reaction to
Oh, cool.
switch to their position.
What
Sorry,
was the name
did
of
you
the
say
spell?
once per turn we get 1d4?
Add a d4.
on-
Yep. This is why
And
my
what was
class
the
is
rules?
broken.
What's the name of the spell?
Emboldening Bond. It's a ability.
Oh, it's your class
Sorry,
feature.
what were the rolls that we can add that to?
Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Damn.
Yep.
And is it per turn or per round?
Per turn.
Damn.
That's super OP.
Yep. You get a d4, you get a d4. I can also start casting guidance on you guys too, so you can roll like 2 d4s. It's broken as hell. I love it.
Jesus.
You
Okay.
You get a buff. Yeah.
All right. Well, shall we?
So yeah, the 4 of you are bonded. So it's saying that all the bonded creatures. So I don't know if that actually includes me.
No, it does not include you.
Yeah.
If you're giving it to someone else.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. I'm wondering if that's only 1d4 can be added per turn, but it says each creature can add the d4.
Yeah.
only.
Yeah. No, everyone gets a d4. This is why I was reading things about this class, and people are like, they need to ban this class because it is broken.
Okay.
Yep. So I got 4 of these.
All right. And with
For
that,
short rest.
do you make your way over to the tunnel entrance? All right. I'd like you all to pull roll 20 up, if you don't mind.
Ooh.
And a really quick thank you to my friend James for his hard work on this.
Yay, James.
Oh, is this another James map?
This is a James map, yeah.
Nice.
And quick reminder that even though we're using a map, we are going to be pretending like we are not for the aid of people who are listening or who are not able to see the map. So do not describe things as being the red one, the one over there. Do it as the one on my left, the one across the hall, etc. Also, Amy cannot get Roll20 working right now, so we're doing this doubly so that they can do it. Amy, do pull up Twitch, though. You can get a sense of things, probably. All right. There we go. As you approach the edge of the tunnel, you can see it. It's a wide, circular hole bored into the side of this large hill that Beggar's Hole is atop of. The entrance is small, about 7 feet wide. And as you look at it, you can see that there are no mining tracks. no railway. The mining that was done here was done in secret. The minerals, the stones inside of this place were stolen. What do you do?
First off, I just want to ask, do you have dynamic lighting on? I see black. I don't see the map.
Then don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Cool.
So.
I guess I'm going to check the entrance of the cave.
Sure.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to open up. I
She
wanted
is-
to open Zoom.
Gonna cast a thing. She's gonna cast. Let me just pull up real quickly what it is because it's been a while since I cast this. Pass without a trace.
Sounds good. Fera's going to cast a light because you need to be able to see something.
Yeah. So for the duration of this, which is up to 1 hour, creatures that I choose within 30 feet of me, including myself, have a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and cannot be tracked except by magical means. You receive a bonus, if you receive this bonus, you leave no tracks or other traces of your passage. So we are stealth. We sneak.
Yeah, sneak mode.
And I got myself a checking traps is perception, right? Not investigation.
It depends. But general ambient traps is perception.
Okay, I got a 24 to check for general ambient traps.
Sounds good. You
Around
will
the
see.
entrance of the cave.
You will see that there actually is a rough tripwire placed at both at ankle level and one directly in front of it. A very, very thin wire placed at roughly human throat level.
Oh. I would like to take care of those.
Okay. Make me a sleight of hand roll.
Coming right up. Ooh, that's
Don't
a good
forget your
one.
D4.
Well, too late now.
I don't think I need it because I got a 22.
Okay. Pulling out your dagger, you're going to be able to ding, ding.
All right. Well, shall we head on in? And Zeno will wander into the cave.
Yeah.
Jarund will also cast light on his mace that he has out.
Okay.
And
I'm going to, Nhazun is going to summon out Skaith and just have Skaith kind of hovering like a little bit behind him. It is a bit of a light source.
I believe
So
I
just
already
kind
have
of
a
be-
light source programmed on you.
Yep.
So. Okay, so you should, I believe you have a radius of light around you, Chris?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. Zeno, stepping inside, you slowly begin to work your way down these old and dusty corridors. A set of stairs lies directly in front of you, and then a larger, longer bit of hallway with another set of stairs. These steps are quite tall, almost 1.5 feet tall, requiring a bit of a drop, sudden and shocking to your ankles and knees as you move along. Oop. He's not coming. Boop. And... oh, did I accidentally do that? I accidentally did. One sec. I still had the Gith there when I thought you were bringing the Gith with you, and I think I gave him light by mistake. Hold on one sec. Boop. There we go. And I will bring Teah along and put her kind of toward the front, because Amy can't. And yeah. All right. As you move inside, Zeno, you will crouch down and work your way through. As Zeno works his way through the darkness in front of you, all of you are going to have great difficulty keeping track of him. His movements blend him into the shadows as he skulks down. Truly, this is Zeno's prime territory. Directly in front of you, you can see there's a soft green glow. It's hard to see, though. In fact, as you make it down that first set of stairs, working your way toward the second, another 20 feet ahead of you, a low, dense fog clings to the area, obscuring your view. However, in the darkness, you will see that there are some crystalline structures glowing, dimly green in the darkness. Around you, you find yourself on a section of stone that juts out over an endless chasm. This area is choked with fog, choked with this old, sooty smoke, the likes of which that you have never encountered before. This is awful. It stings your lungs and your eyes to be in it, and is going to make things a bit harder to see. You find yourself on a semicircle, a crescent like the moon, a gibbous-shaped platform like the moon above that clings to the entryway. An old rafter post lays above, where it was snapped in half as the roof caved in. Looking around, you can see old, tired, rickety walkways, some of which are still in one piece, but others which have been completely sheared away as something huge fell into the depths. Directly ahead of you, there is a walkway, a bridge that goes to a small outcropping of floating rock, held aloft by a pillar less than 10 feet in diameter. The base of this pillar disappears into the darkness below. You're not sure how much weight it can hold. But as you look around, you can see that this platform that you find yourself on reaches around the corner. It looks like it extends to the north slightly, but you're not sure how far. What are you all doing?
So I'm going to start by readying my bow.
Okay.
So that he has it out in hand,
Mm-hmm.
in case bad things happen.
Jarund's gonna go look at those glowing green crystalline things and take a look at them, see what they are.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Tia's gonna make sure she's acting stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also gonna take a look at the structures around and the state of try and get an assessment of like how sturdy the bridges are and the structures.
That sounds good. So why don't we go ahead through this? What I'd like is going through this. You're going to get your bow ready. I would like Jarund to go ahead and make me a nature roll to figure out what this is, because it's a natural mineral. Then Teah, you are going to be doing this. You can either use investigation or insight. I'd allow.
Yeah, insight's a little better for me, but we'll
Okay.
see if that matters with my roll.
And then what was Nhazun doing?
Nhazun is going to be kind of uncharacteristically quiet. He's going to stay kind of like where he is right now, just leading into this room, and he will have a book out and be writing, but he's not really paying much attention to what he's writing down, not looking at it, just kind of letting the quill trail across the page and just looking around and trying to be aware of what's going on.
Okay. Sounds good. Fera is going to also investigate some of the growths on the wall as well, because that's her bag. All right, so going through that, what did you get, Jarund?
I'm gonna spend my determination on that.
Okay.
So, oh, that's a +4 now. You guess because it's a level 11 character. So that's gonna be a 13.
A 13.
Yeah.
Looking around, you are going to be able to see that it's a crystalline structure. It looks almost like a smoky quartz, but it glows slightly blue as you approach it. Blue-green? Do you touch it?
Sure.
As you press your hand against it, you are going to hear it start to hum. It sounds like just soft singing. And you see something else as you touch it. a bit of liquid, a bubble, shifts inside of it. There's something... These minerals are not entirely solid. They seem to have a liquid core that is phosphorescent. It's not phosphorescent. They're giving off a bit of light, actually, about 10 feet worth of dim light, much like a candle. And you can see faintly, like holiday lights, glittering in the darkness from your solstice festivals. On the other side of some of the fog, you'll see others in the darkness, glimmering as well.
Do they look like they've been placed, like in a strategic position, or just random?
It looks random. It looks like they grew out of the wall.
It looks like, okay, it looks
It looks natural with that roll. With that roll, it looks natural.
Okay, that's kind of what I'm wondering about.
And Teah, what'd you get?
Total of 6. I rolled a 3.
Honestly, you have a pretty good feeling about this place. Like, this is like, this is just typical adventure stuff. Maybe you're getting kind of blasé about it. But,
she'll move forward and kind of like keep an eye out while everyone else is exploring around behind her. But she's ready to either head north or cross a bridge.
Sounds good. As you round the corner, Zeno, what are you doing?
Zeno is actually moving towards the north as well, around like the edge.
Okay.
So seeing Teah coming up, there he is going to join basically.
Sounds good. All right. So Teah, as you round the edge, and Zeno as you follow. Fera will go right there. And Jarund, are you following as well? Okay. Oh yeah, you can move your own figure. What am I doing? Looking to the north, you will see that there is a large... It's hard to see in this dimness. This fog is choking you. But up ahead, you think that you see that this outcropping, this terrace of rock, this balcony above the abyss, wraps around in a wide U shape with what looks like a pocket cavern to the northeast. You think you could probably reach it. With very little trouble, actually. The ground here appears to be very sturdy.
Gonna keep moving forward, I guess.
Okay. Sounds good.
Be careful.
All right, moving that close. Sounds good. What's your passive perception, Zeno?
It is 20.
Cool.
A lot of dice.
As you wander by, you will find that there's something over in the northwest corner. A large cave structure about the size of a room. Something laying on the ground there.
Investigation check from here.
Please, yes, you may.
17.
17. It's a skull.
Is it just kind of like chilling right in the middle, or?
It's laying just over near this corner. It's the skull of a dwarf. It's been stripped of all of its meat. It looks quite a bit old. Maybe, well, a year or two at least. It's been sitting here. A large, heavily decorated axe with swirling gold inlay lays next to it.
Can I insight this? See if there's anything, see if this seems fishy.
Sure. I don't know why you think it seems fishy, but...
It's a dwarf skull with a surprisingly decent, cool-looking axe in a weird, foggy cave that smells bad. Everything's fishy about the situation, and I got a 17.
Looking down, you see that that's not the only thing that's here. Nearby is torn clothing. Old and worm-eaten. As well as a deep leather sack. You think that this person, this dead one here, hello Raid, good to see you, might have been coming through here to pilfer bits from the mine.
I'm going to investigate it closer. I'm gonna.
Sounds good. Teah, what are you doing?
Tia's moving along the edge of this this chasm. Just trying her best to keep a lookout right now.
Sounds great. And Jarund, where are you?
I think he's gonna be kind of near Teah,
Okay, so
kind
right
of
behind
again,
there.
keeping an eye out and yeah,
Sounds great.
on guard.
Folks, can I get you to do me a favor? Can I get an initiative roll?
No,
Hold it!
Yeah.
Oh, come on, dice.
And thank you very much to my friends at Cawwood Games for this, because I'm using their rules tonight.
Don't forget your D4.
Alright.
That doesn't work for initiative rolls, though. I don't think.
It's an ability check.
Is it?
Initiative is an ability check.
I didn't.
All right. Ooh, posture check and hydrate. Let's do this. You
Then
guys ready
I
for
don't
this?
have a D4. I didn't use it on myself.
That's true.
I'm such
That's
a
so good.
giver.
I'm gonna use it though.
Yeah.
I
enjoy
kinda
that.
need
Okay.
Enjoy that.
So that's going to
D4.
be, Fera is going to have a 19. All right, so go ahead and pop it in the chat so I know what you have real quick. M, you definitely have the highest dex, so that's going to be Zeno. Fera. Would you get Nhazun? Oh, there you go. Okay, so it's Zeno, Fera, Nhazun, Jarund. Then it is Chasm Fiend. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it is Teah. All right. From the dark and all around you, you will not see it until it is too late. Among the stalactites hanging above you in the fog, and beneath you in the pit, creatures clinging to the walls, looking like strange demonic entities, skeletal, their eyes suddenly glowing and flashing with orange light. Story time.
Ooh.
Are going to crawl up, leaping in to attack you. Surprise round! My favorite type of round.
Not my favorite.
It's
No.
so good, and because you don't see them coming, Mike, what's your armor class?
It is 16. Yep, it is 16.
Okay, so 16.
Hit me.
All right, that is, so it's only has advantage on the first attack that it goes for you. One of them leaps at you. You are going to instinctively duck out of the way of a set of claws. And, however, you are not going to be so lucky because the next two hits are going to hit you. You are going to take 13 points of slashing damage as a set of claws rake down your back from one of these snarling creatures. And then it is going to bite into you for 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay, and no poison check or anything with that?
No
bite?
poison check or anything. Nope.
Okay.
This one leaps across the ceiling and down at you. Another one is going to leap to your side and is going to try the same thing. That is one hit. That
me?
is... That is... You said 16?
16.
Okay, that's only 2 hits, not 3, so that's good. So let me just tell you what you get there. That is going to be 9 points of slashing damage, and this one's going to bite into the side of your thigh for another 8 points of piercing damage. So that's 9 and 8. They snarl, and leap onto you. Teah, they emerge from the darkness, quickly pouncing on you, trying to skeletonize you as well. The first one is going to be a miss, I am pretty sure, unless your AC is only 12.
Oh, my AC is 18.
But the next one is going to hit. You are going to be able to lunge back as one of them goes and slashes at your face. It's going to scratch you just along the top of your exposed collarbone, and you are going to duck backwards, suffering only 8 points of slashing damage. The next is going to hit you from the side, though, and that is going to be a much harder hit. That is going to be 3 much harder hits as it begins to burrow into your side as the one in front of you distracts you. He charges at you. That is going to be 4, 6, 11 points of slashing damage from the first one, 10 points of slashing damage from the second one, and 10 points of piercing damage as it leaps onto your side and begins pulls a strip of muscle out of your shoulder. All right, that is the beginning of the first round of combat, or the end of the first round of combat. Now we're beginning the second. Zeno, you are no longer surprised. What do you do?
I want to shoot someone.
Sure, you may.
Yeah,
there are 2 climbing all over Teah, about 10 feet in front of you, and there are 2 climbing all over you.
Okay, well, I don't get disadvantage if I shoot the one climbing on Teah, and
It's true.
they look like they hit her pretty hard. So I'm gonna make 3 shots, and as a bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark on the one like right in Tia's face.
The one right in Tia's face? Yeah, the one that's closest, right?
Yeah, the one that's closest. So I'm gonna use bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark, and I'm gonna use -5 + 10 on all 3 of these shots.
Sounds good.
So as I pull out 3 arrows, knock them into my bow.
You only get 2 shots.
Oh, because it's not the first round of combat.
Bing, this is why you need to be the ambusher.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, da. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure both of these are gonna be just fine then.
Okay.
The other one would probably gonna be just fine as well.
Okay.
The lowest one is 21.
That's a hit.
Yeah,
Roll me
that was
damage.
actually the lowest out of all those 3 as well. So the third one that I took away was also going to be a hit.
Okay, cool. Appreciate that.
All right, so let me just redo my dice here.
Also, everybody check out our viewers right now. Nice.
Nice. Oh, went up to 70.
No, go away.
70 is sus.
Don't tell them to go away.
70 is sus.
All right.
Mine still says 69. Mine still says the glory number.
Nice. Okay, what do we got, Mike? What do you got?
All right, so as 2 arrows fire off at this thing and deal 50 points of damage.
50?
50.
That is going to be a solid hit. This one is going to be grievously wounded as 2 arrows clunk into the side of its spindly chest. Okay, that is going to be your turn. Are you doing anything with your other actions? And you rolled Hunter's Mark?
I rolled for Hunter's Mark as well, yeah. And that is my bonus action,
Okay.
so I can't really do anything else.
Okay,
I am tapped
that one is
out.
pretty hurt. Fera is going to use Firebolt because she can.
Yay.
That is a hit. Fantastic. Firebolt at... Ooh, mind me, because I always forget my spells as Fera. I don't know why.
That's fair.
Well, it's because she keeps leveling up, and it's a cantrip, and it's beautiful. Firebolt.
Yeah.
That's 3d10.
Oh, damn!
Nice.
Okay, and where's my other... Okay, that is 8. That is 17 points of fire damage, plus her charisma, because she's great like that. So that's going to be 22 points of damage as she raises her hand, and a bolt of fire rips out and incinerates the one on the other side of Teah. It is going to just burn to ash and skeleton directly on top of Teah. Get off her, you bitch. I had to, sorry. Nhazun, you are up. What do you do?
That looked good. And he's going to do the exact same thing.
All right.
Fire, add green.
At the one that's clinging off of Tia's back, yes. You are presently muted.
Oh, sorry. Rolling and counting. 32 to hit.
32 to hit is probably a hit.
And dice 3 to 10. Ooh, not as good on that. 6
On 3d10?
on 3d10.
Yikes.
Wow. See, this is why it's
Very
good.
bad.
Well, Fera has the that thing where she can add her charisma to fire attacks, which is pretty
Oh,
great.
that's awesome.
Okay, so that's, you said 6 points of damage?
6 points of damage.
Okay. Your fire lashes out, but this one is going to be clawing and hanging off of Teah's arm. This thing is about the size of an emaciated adolescent, like about a 12-year-old kid, and it's just like hanging off Teah's side. It's going to be singed in the side, and it's going to down at you.
Oh boy.
All right, do you have anything else you want to do?
Oh no, he's just nope, he's good. He's just like, oh, that didn't work.
All right. Jarund, you're up.
All right.
This is right in front of you, clinging off of Teah.
Yep. Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So I said it's a kind of like a forge hammer. So that will go. It summons it, and let me just pull up the spell. Where the fuck did I have it? I just had it. Where did you go? Oh, there we go. Spiritual weapon. Sorry. Yeah, so it's create a floating spectral weapon within range. So within 60 feet, I will put it right beside Teah, and can you attack? Yeah. You can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. Yes. Okay. So bonus action, cast spiritual weapon. It takes its turn. Sorry, spellcaster. I'm still getting used to it.
Where you're doing, Robin? I've created a spiritual weapon for you to control.
What? Oh, awesome!
So just give me 1 sec to align it. Boom. There we go. Now it should.
That's cool.
It's a little off grid, but whatever, it works.
It's fine. Okay, sweet, awesome. That's so cool.
All right, your spiritual weapon comes to life in front of you. A ghostly shape of a blacksmith's hammer appears in front of you, glowing with divine light as you call out to your god.
That's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
That is gonna hit. So go ahead and roll me damage.
Oh, that's gonna be max damage for that. So that's gonna be 13 points of, I believe, radiant damage. Force damage.
I think it's force, yeah.
Yeah, so force
Still.
damage. So
Nice.
whacks him with that, and so it's clinging on to Teah. Like, could I make an attack with my mace and hit
Yeah,
it?
absolutely.
Cool. Okay, cool. I just didn't know if like it's hanging above the cliff or like the.
It is hanging off of Teah directly in front of you. Like
Okay,
it's
cool.
like
So, yeah,
half
I will
on the
hit-
ground, going like stripping her arm down into chunks of beef jerky.
Yeah, that's not good. So
You are seeing that although she's green on the outside, she's definitely red on the inside. Blood is coursing down her. This guy's ruining your tattoo. Oh, Teah would like to rage.
So yeah, I think he'll go take a swing at with his mace of smiting. These aren't constructs by any chance.
They are not.
Okay. That's gonna be another dirty 20 to hit.
Damn, son. All right, do it.
Right. All right. This is not as impressive for dice, but really. So I roll a d6 plus 1. I rolled a 1, so that's 2 points from the mace. Fuck.
2 points from the mace. All right, you are going to. Honestly, you just can't find a good angle. This thing is swaying so much, you're going to clip its side, and it's going to just snarl. Now it is my turn. This one is going to see what you are doing, and is going to. What's my int? Not great. Cool. Is going to bite Teah again. That is going to be a hit. Teah, it's going to bite into your shoulder for another. That's going to be another 7 points of damage, and then it is going to lunge directly at Jarund. I'm spending a hurt them more.
Okay.
Okay. And it is going to lunge directly at you and start clawing your face.
Ouch.
Your beautiful face.
Not my face.
Charisma's only 9 now.
No.
19. It goes down every time I hit it. Okay,
No.
that's going to be 14 points of slashing from the first one, and another 8 from the second as this one snarls and begins to cut you to ribbons.
Ouchie. Ouchies.
Up at the
Not my
top.
beautiful face.
up at the top. The two that are on Zeno will continue their assault. One of them tries to scratch you. Zeno, you're going to dodge out of the way, sweeping your arm up and wide. The next is going to slash at you, and you are going to just duck out of the way, trying to get your bow up and kind of block it. One of them is going to snarl and leap at you, trying to catch your midsection. At that point, you're going to bring your bow up and clamp it between its jaws. Just it is hanging off the bottom of your bow, trying to reach you. Using this, the next one is going to do his best. That is 2 hits.
Okay, hit it.
That is 3 hits.
Oh, damn.
Okay. That is going to be 14 points of slashing damage from the one on your right. Was that?
I hit minus 144 hit points on minus 14.
The next one is going to be 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then finally, another 10 as it bites into your side and starts to tear your armor open. And you can hear this voice. Does anyone here speak Abyssal?
No.
Okay. One moment. Let me just check something.
Remember, you all have D4s to use on your turn.
You will hear a shout from around the corner. Like hell you will! From Fera. Baby girl speaks languages. Teah, it's time to bring the pain.
Okay. So there's one hanging off of me, literally, right?
Yes.
Or did that one
I
shift?
think
still hanging
nobody
on
jumped on me.
Oh,
Or
you're
did
right.
it move
It is
back
now.
into range?
Let me
It
move.
lunged at me.
So it is
Okay, back
technically
to
here
Jarund?
right now. It's on Jarund.
Okay, and then there's 2 that are smacking Zeno pretty bad, right?
They are tenderizing him.
Right. I would like to, and somehow I've managed to pass all my concentration checks on my pass to the trace.
And thank you for remembering to do those, by the way.
Yep. So I can choose I would like to cast Erupting Earth.
Okay.
I choose a point I can see on the ground within range, which is up to 120 feet.
And what's the radius on that?
It is a 20-foot cube centered on that point. So I'm gonna point it just ahead of us, kind of, so it misses Zeno, if I can. I might have to take a step back here.
You know what? Life isn't a battle grid. I think that you can cube it diagonally, and that would work.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I don't see why not. Life isn't a battle grid. As long as there's a cube that would fit, it's fine.
Yeah.
Fair.
So 20-foot cube.
All right. What's my save?
It is a DC. Let me, pull everything up again. 18.
Dex save? Con save? What do we got?
Dex save.
That is 2 fails.
Okay, so I roll 3d12.
Oh shit! Really? Okay. Let's do this.
And the area becomes difficult terrain until cleared away. Each 5-foot square portion of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand. So I'm gonna make things complicated for us, probably. But I wanted to cast this for a while. That's gonna be 18 plus 6.
18 plus 6.
That is a 24, I believe.
Okay.
24 bludgeoning damage.
And I'm just gonna move some rock there to represent this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, and we'll go tool back. There we go. Okay. So that's going to, how much is that? How much damage?
24. Wait.
I love it when
16
math is
plus
easy.
8. Yes, 24.
All right, that is going to erupt out, slamming them upward, up into some of the stalactites above. You're going to see one of the stalactites dangling from the ceiling bites into one of their shoulders, ripping through its chest. And as you see that, you are going to also see that they're not bleeding per se. They're leaking this strange, glowing ichor.
Do I have any idea what that is?
You can make me a religion roll with your reaction, yeah.
Sure, I would like to do so. And I'm gonna use my inspiration because I haven't done that yet. Why not?
Sure. All right, do it. Here comes the nat 20.
Nah, not quite. But you said religion roll?
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna spend my determination too, just because why
Okay.
not?
What'd you get?
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Between that and the sound that's issuing from their mouths. Fiends. You've seen pit fiends. In fact, you saw one of them in the Temple of Okanan. This looks like a small, corrupted, emaciated version of the pit fiend. Wingless. Bred to live in chasms and caves. Chasm fiends. You've heard of them before. And you also are going to know that you are very lucky, actually. Because they are very resistant to magic, and they failed both of their rolls against you. Which sucked, because I had advantage on both.
Oh.
All right, so they're going to slam into the roof. Still directly in front of Zeno, though. Zeno, it is your turn. What do you do?
Okay, so there's one still attached to my bow, right? Like
Yeah.
right in front of me.
And the other one
Okay.
has kind of been thrown up into the roof where it is basically slammed through a stalactite and is grabbed onto the roof with its claws. It looks like it can effortlessly hang from the roof like a spider.
Okay, well, that's pretty awesome.
It is pretty
but
awesome.
I don't like it either way.
Oh, okay.
How far away from how high up is the ceiling?
The ceiling here is 15 feet.
It's 15 feet. Okay. How badly hurt do these things look after being hit with rocks?
They're not bloodied yet.
Oh, damn! I was hoping they'd be worse. Okay. And there's a giant axe on the floor right beside me, right? Right beside
There is a
the
battle axe on the floor next to you, yeah.
battle axe. Okay.
You can pick it up as a free action.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, would I be able to like flick that up into my hand and then into my free hand?
Hit the one
and
that's
then
biting your bow?
Hit the one that's biting my bow?
I think you should.
Because that sounds pretty cool.
May I suggest you move your hunter's mark from the dead one to a new target?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, that's
Is
a good
that
idea.
is that a bonus action or a reaction?
It is a bonus action to move to switch it.
All right, so I would say that you'd probably want to do that. So the one that's still on the ground.
Yes, the one that's still on the ground
Okay.
that's attached to my bow. So I'm going to flick that battle axe up to me, up into my right hand, and I'm gonna just swing it at this thing.
All right, go ahead.
Because that's badass, and I've never used a battle axe before.
Okay, it's this one is a D. Let me just check the size of this thing.
'Cause I got a 19 to hit.
That is going to be a
19
hit.
base. I don't know what I add to it though.
You add your strength.
Okay. figured.
So this is a versatile weapon. It is a D8.
A D8. Okay, cool.
Unless
I'm
you're using
those.
both hands, then it's a D10.
I'm only using one for this.
Okay, sounds good. So
and
you
then I add my strength to the
you have
damage?
you have to use strength for this one.
Okay, cool. Here we go. All right, that's going to be 7, 8, 9 damage.
9 damage. All right, hacking into the side of it, you are going to leave a significant mark, knocking it clear of your bow.
Nice. Does that then? It's still Sue right beside me though, right?
It is still right beside you. You can take another hit. You have 2 attacks.
Oh shit! I do. I do.
I like that you thought that the moment you didn't have your bow, you couldn't attack twice. No, rangers are
Right?
great.
All right. Okay, so that's only going to be a 5 to hit, but I'm going to use my feet to re-roll that.
Does that work on melee as well?
Let me read it real quick.
Yeah, because I don't have
it right in front
Xanathars. I
of me.
packed it for my trip, so because we're doing D&D on vacation. We weren't supposed to, but now Christine wants to work on her next character.
Okay, I've got it here. When you miss with a weapon attack.
Okay, wasn't sure if it was weapon or bow, so yeah, go ahead.
All right, and that's a nat 20, baby!
All right, give it to me. Are you doing this one-handed or two-handed?
I'm at this point. I'm gonna just like grab it with both hands.
Oh yeah, I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it because that's ridiculous. All right, that's gonna be
All right,
2d10 plus
cool.
your strength. I love that you blew out your mic for that. That was great.
Oh shit! Did I? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I have a compressor on, so it probably wasn't that loud. It wasn't that loud for me. So.
All right, so that is going to be 16, 17, 18. because I rolled double 8s.
You
And
how
I
much was
add
that?
2. That was 16, 17, 18 damage.
18 damage. This thing is definitely bloodied as you hack one of its arms off and cleave into the side of its shoulder. It's going to snarl and give you like this kind of simpering, like kind of look. Good hit. Damn good hit.
I'm so happy. That's so cool.
So one is clinging off of Jarund. Fera is up now. Fera is going to no, I need to save these for later. Fera is gonna, she can't take a step back. She's gonna try a point blank firebolt. I'm really sorry about this, Jarund. I like you as a person. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I rolled at disadvantage and I rolled a 1 and a 20.
Bye.
Oh my god, no! Fera really doesn't like him.
Amazing.
Uh,
That's awful.
I'm gonna get hit with a fireball.
15,
Oh no.
18. That's gonna be 23 points of fire damage that you're going to take.
Lord Fera.
As this thing like climbs over you and like starts scratching your face. Hold on, I got it! And throws a firebolt right as this thing like leaps into the air, and you take the hit straight in your chest as it dodges. This would have hit it perfectly, but instead it jumps out of the way, careening you against the wall behind you. Nhazun, it is your turn as Fera just stands there. I am so sorry. Nhazun, what do you do?
I'm sorry about the sausage joke.
Let's try this again. And he's going to try and firebolt again at that green one.
All right, you do not have disadvantage, so go ahead.
And the
All
one
right,
on me, not the green one.
Let's see.
The one that is on top of Jarund, yeah.
26.
That will be a hit.
And this is shaping up a little bit better. That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 damage.
20 damage is a solid hit. This thing is definitely bloodied as your flames lick up into it. It's a solid hit. Although,
It's still going?
It's still going. These things are quite resistant to fire. In fact, they're resistant to a lot of things.
But they're a fiend.
They are a fiend. Yeah. All right. Now it is Jarund. Jarund, it is your turn.
Yeah, ouchie. So if I have my spiritual weapon already casted,
You
can I
could use
cast
a bonus action
cantrip
to
as
move it.
well. Yeah, but can I use my cantrip as an action? No.
It's so you can use anything that is not a concentration spell, which yeah. So it's a concentration
Okay,
spell to keep
so I can
spiritual weapon going.
Yeah.
Also, I need you to make me a con save for the 23 points of damage you took to keep your
Yes,
spell up.
that's true. So it's half, so I would need to roll an 11.
Yes.
12?
Yeah. 11. Half round down always.
Yeah. Ouchie. Okay, that was a natural 14, so and then I had 5, so let's say
Everything's natural. Yeah. So you can move it as an action and as your bonus action, I should say.
Yeah, and then I could cast a cantrip as an action. Is what I'm asking.
Yes, you may.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I'm trying to get that.
Yep. That's just
Sort
watch
it out in the
Christine play
brain.
this. That's exactly how
Yeah.
it goes. It's great.
Okay. Cool. All right. So yeah, I will move the hammer closer and take a swing with that.
All right. Let's
so
see how
that's
this
gonna
goes.
be what is that? 23 to hit.
23 hit is going to be a hit.
All right. Where is that? It's a D8. I really should keep the D8 on me. There it is. 9 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then I would like to cast Sacred Flame at this mother trucker.
All right. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. You you hit with your spiritual weapon. Yeah. So Sacred Flame, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
Now this thing is right on
Because
you.
that's point blank, yeah. So disadvantage.
So that will be disadvantage.
I would like to use my inspiration to just roll flat.
All right. You're going to roll flat then.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, actually it doesn't roll.
Oh wait, it's a
It
save.
needs to make a dex save, yeah.
All right.
So 17.
So don't use your inspiration.
Yeah.
That is a 21.
Fuck!
It's going to snarl and kind of go.
Fuck. I'm really not getting much.
All right,
Shit.
Jarund, that is going to be your turn.
Shit.
This one is going to lay into you again, snarling and laughing. It's going to plunge its sharpened thumbnail into the wound on your chest made by Fera's fire. I'm going to spend my hurt them more. And that is a hit. And make me an attack of opportunity.
Sweet. With what would that be? My the spiritual weapon or
That would
mace,
be
or-
with your mace.
Okay. Oh, that doesn't do as nice damage. Does a 14 hit?
It does not. So you're going to take a swing as it scratches you. You're going to take 10 points of damage to the wound on your chest. But as it tries to overextend, it tries to plunge its thumbs into your eye sockets. And you are going to just bring your mace up, knocking its hands out of the way.
All right, and I rolled the con save. I got another 14 on the dice. So
Beautiful.
I save.
All right, Zeno, they are on top of you again. The one whose head you caved in is going to look up at you, and you're going to see the wound start to slowly close.
Did we miss Teah?
No, Teah goes last.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I just need to get the shit kicked out of me first.
Okay, that
Yeah,
is going
I'm
to
in the
be...
same club. It's okay.
So we're gonna do this in sequence. You critical hitted it, and now it's critical hitting you. It lunges forward and is going to slash right alongside of your throat.
Okay.
That is going to be 8, 11, 19 points of slashing damage.
Good hit.
And you are going to feel your voice get a little raspy as it scratches across your larynx.
Oh my god.
The next slash is going to come hard and heavy and is going to deal another 9 points of damage to you.
Okay.
But then it is going to get cocky and lunge up to try to finish the fight by embedding its fangs in your face. You can make me an attack of opportunity.
Oh, hell yes. I hate myself so much.
What'd you get?
I got a nat 1.
Did you get a nat 1? Okay. As you swing the axe, you are going to hear as the axe slips from your bloodied hands. And I'm going to roll a d8 real quick. Actually, I'm going to roll a d12. Hold on one moment. Okay. Yep, unfortunately, you let go of the axe and you hear clink, 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 clink as it falls down the chasm. The one next to you sees you disarmed and is going to snarl with abyssal glee and is going to leap on you. That's only going to be one slash. You are going to deftly dodge out of the way. The next slash is going to hit you hard and heavy for another 11 points of damage. And this bite is going to rake against your calf for only 5 points of piercing damage. Ow. But it is slowly whittling you down to nothing. To nothing, Zeno.
These things have been hitting just repeatedly. My god.
Teah, it is your turn. What do you do? It's the 3 attacks.
Zeno's having having the absolute shit kicked out of him, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Jarund, Fera, and Nhazun can deal with the one by me. Though I will provoke attack of opportunity by moving out of its space. So I'm gonna move towards and
A set of claws rake your back as you go for 9 points of damage. And where are you going? Right up to enter the fray?
yeah. But I'm gonna spend a bonus action to turn into a bear.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go after the one.
You're sounding a little hollow right now, just so you know.
Oh, sorry, I don't know why. Weird. Whichever one is closest to me. I think the one to the south, kind of. Sort of. And I'm going to attack.
Okay, so turning into
I'm gonna
a bear.
Yeah. Let's see. And I'm going to use... We get that D4 every round, right?
Yeah. Oh god, we keep forgetting to do that. Does that add to damage as well? Can it?
No, but I can use it to
just
my
ability.
attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No.
I can add to my
There's
attack.
another
Yeah,
one
attack
that I could do to go to attack damage.
Okay.
And
that
you've
I have not cast
you've
that.
succeeded concentration checks on that one?
Yep.
Or does it need concentration check because it's
It doesn't
ability?
need concentration, it's ability.
Yeah, it's ability.
It's something I do. So you just
Everybody, the chat is effing for Zeno, so...
Yeah.
That is so good.
Oh god shit.
What do
As you
got?
turn into a bear,
Yeah.
Jarund's just gonna give like a very curious glance. Just like,
Well-
oh, she's a bear now.
Does a fuck? What is it to hit? Because I've got multi-attack here, so I can do a
Okay.
couple different things.
All right.
So that's +8. 8 + 4 + 5 is what? I need to roll another d20.
4,
Shit.
5, 9. That's 17. Oh, wait, no, that's
17.
15.
So there's
Wait,
a
hold on.
17.
8,
no,
4
wait.
plus 5 is 9. That's a 17, yeah.
Yeah, 17 and then a 13.
The 13 is... do you have any determination left before I say the words?
Well, I don't know. Are we allowed to have more than one determination at a
No,
time?
you're
Because I
not.
had
Just
one,
one.
and I think the chat tried to buy me one. Okay, so
You
then
fine, you can use that.
okay,
All right, that's going to
Um,
be a hit.
yeah. So it's gonna be 2 17s then, I think.
It's going to be a 17 and a 15 then.
5 plus. Well, no, because I have a 5. I rolled a 5 plus
You said,
8
you said it was a
plus
13.
4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you add the D4 on both attacks.
No, I'm adding my determination to that one.
Okay. Yeah, go
One
ahead.
of them I rolled a D4 and it rolled a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then roll me damage.
Sorry to confuse. It just ends up being the
There's
same
a lot of
numbers.
math. All right, go. Come on, let's do this. Let's do it.
I'm sorry. I didn't have these dice out because I didn't think I was going to hit.
That's
Okay,
okay. I'm just
so-
going to move Teah over here for...
Sounds good. And for damage, that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 6 is so 13 and 8.
13 and 8, so 21.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. More than anything
that-
that has hit the... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, just it counts as magical.
I know.
Yeah.
More than anything else, you are going to start tearing through the one that is clinging off of Zeno, ripping down into it. It's still up, but not very up. It snarls back at you as you tear into it. Do you guys like to do anything else, or is that pretty much it?
That's my full turn. Don't think I
Okay.
can do
Zeno,
anything
it's your
else.
turn. What do you do? This thing is torn into you heavily.
Okay, I'm so sick of this thing.
Mhm.
I don't have an axe anymore. It's too close to use my bow. I'm going to pull my sword, I guess, and make an attack on this thing.
All right. What is it, a longsword?
It is a scimitar, so it's just
Scimitar. So D6? All right, you can use your
But
dex on that
it's
then?
it's a super fancy Damascus scimitar though.
Oh, of course it is.
It's really pretty. That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
That's going to be a hit. And your second attack?
Second attack is going to be that's going to be a 15.
That's a hit.
That's
And don't
a
forget your
hit.
hunter's mark.
Fantastic. So I get to roll 4d6 on this thing. And that's going to be
It's 2d6 for hunter's mark, right?
It's 1d6 per hit.
Per hit? Damn,
So,
that's good.
so we got that plus my dex, which
Please give
is-
me hunter's mark damage is magical.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I need that separate then.
All right, so that is going to be a 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of that is going to be that damage.
It's going to be magical. Okay.
Is going to be magical. So then we have. So then 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus my dex is that.
Yep.
9 plus dex is that. So a 13. Non-magical.
13 non-magical. Okay. This
Yeah.
thing is barely holding on by a thread as you slash into it once, twice. You have a bonus action. What do you do?
There's not much more that I can do, really.
Nothing. No bonus actions.
Nothing
Okay.
that nothing that I have now.
Okay. So, this one's fighting Jarund. Zeno looks nearly dead.
Yeah, Zeno is very nearly dead.
Okay, Fera's gonna cast Magic Missile because that is gonna be a hit.
Yay!
And she's gonna upcast it at 2nd level. Good thing. 7, 9. Okay, 1 sec. She has to cast a 3rd level, actually. Magic missile. Oh no, she can only cast it. She can cast it at 2nd level. Okay, so 3 glowing darts. That's an additional dart. That is 4, 7, 8, 9, 13 points of damage. With an eruption, the one that you were stabbing is going to and just splatter like a bug on a windshield. Okay, and that is Fera's Jarund, how dead do you look?
I'm getting quite close to dead.
I don't really have anything else I can do, unfortunately, so she's gonna yell at it. Nhazun, you're up. What do you do?
You're muted.
You're muted.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here to help.
Nhazun is going to step back to the bridge a little bit, and he's going to, or actually no, he's not going to step back. He's going to use Misty Step, and
why are you using Misty Step?
I was going to try and go over there so I could get a view at the other one, but no, he's just going to Mind Spike this one. DC 19 intelligence save, please.
Okay, DC 19?
Yep.
Nat 20.
Oh!
This guy's been rolling so well.
How about Nhazun's kind of lucky?
Okay, so that means I roll 1 more, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's going to be a 9.
You can use the 9 instead.
I don't want to use the 9. Okay, fine. Okay, so that 9 is going to work. Give me Mind Spike.
All right, 14 psychic damage, and he has -1d4 on his next saving throw.
Okay, that is going to be that much damage. He is definitely wounded at this point. He's going to start screaming. This orange ichor is going to start pouring out of the cavity that was his... Well, actually, no, he doesn't have a nasal cavity. He's going to start, like, weeping out of the sides of his eyes. And, would you like to do anything with a bonus action? Or did you actually do Misty Step?
No.
I was about to say, you just backed up, right?
All done.
Okay, then it is going to be Jarund.
Fuck this thing. I will bonus action
Smack it.
smack it.
Okay, give me the attack.
Oh, that's not gonna be great.
You don't have an inspiration anymore, right?
No, I don't, because I do, because it was a save. Remember?
Oh, yes. Would you like to
So-
use your inspiration?
No, because I have a plan for that. So that does an 11 hit?
11 misses, unfortunately. Did you?
Okay.
Oh, you don't have your D4. That's fair.
No, I don't get the D4. I didn't give it to myself. All right. I would like you to make a dex save with disadvantage because I want to use my inspiration to give you
Okay,
disadvantage.
so that will make it a flat roll for me then. Is this this is a spell?
This is Sacred Flame.
Oh. She is looking out for you tonight, my friend,
Thank you.
because that nat 20 hit the side of my dice bin and tipped to an 8.
Yeah, bless her. Bless her.
It held
All
there
right,
for half a second before it flopped.
Perfect. So 3d8 radiant damage.
Ooh, I hope you roll high. Give it to me.
Yep. Don't. I'm just getting getting all my d8s, all my 3d8s. Okay, there's 2 8s out of 3 8s. So 16 plus 4 is 20. 25 points of radiant damage.
It burns up in a mote of sacred flame as you swear you can hear in the distance. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's a little closer. The sound of a hammer working against an anvil as it destroys. As it is destroyed under the weight of your spell. Beautiful. You just saved your own life. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up, we are down into initiative into the Chasm Fiend. The Chasm Fiend looks around between the rock and the hard place that it finds itself. I think I can still kill Zeno, though. I think I can still kill him. I'm dumb, and if I die, I just go to hell. So
That's fair.
I think I'm gonna charge Zeno again.
Do it.
Oh, no.
Do it.
For
See what happens.
the first attack that may hit Zeno, how does the teleportation thing work when somebody's damaged, Robin?
So you can teleport within a 5-foot space of them, and you take the damage.
Now,
For it.
what is that for?
That's the emboldening bond. That's the other benefit.
Do you have
of
to
it.
be able to see them?
It's
You have to be within 30 feet.
Yeah.
And we are not within 30 feet.
20,
That's the
25.
protective bond. That's what makes it. I'm looking at. Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
upgrade to
Yeah.
it. Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're not within 30 feet of Zeno to take the hit. You're just outside of it.
Zeno is just gonna have to.
But
take
I
that.
am.
Yep.
Is this a reaction that allows you to do this?
Yep. It's a reaction.
Okay.
Can I do that?
This is why this class is broken.
It's not broken, it's just good. That's why you're playing it as... Okay. So, Teah, you may...
I'm gonna, I guess, move over
Move
5
slightly.
Okay.
Jesus.
Teah, you are... That doesn't include... That's... Actually, hold on. Actually, Chris has a point. Although he should probably talk.
Muted.
I know, he's always muted.
Sorry, just trying to. No, I was just checking. But if
Did
Tia's
you
on
have-
it, great.
Do you have to have line of sight for that, though?
It doesn't say. It says when a creature affected by your emboldening bond is about to take damage, a second bonded creature within 30 feet of its can
you know
use its
what?
reaction to teleport.
I'm gonna rule that you can't use a reaction on something you don't know is happening.
That's true.
Sure.
Okay. So unless it says it gives you a sense of it, I don't think that that's valid. That's a great the great idea though, and you basically gave Teah the idea to do it. So,
Oh, good call.
so Teah, you are going to just appear about 3 feet in front of you and take the critical hit for him. That is going to be 25 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Holy Jesus.
And then Zeno, you will take the bite though, as this thing chows down on you
Okay.
for another 9 points of damage.
Yo, that would have dropped me.
It would have dropped you, yo.
It would have.
So Teah, you are an actual factual hero who is bleeding out of the side of your throat where it nicked the side of your bear's carotid artery. Not carotid artery, that's your throat is way far away from that. Nicking the side of your jugular is just spraying bear blood onto the cave wall. And Teah, it's your turn.
I'm gonna fuck it up. That's my plan. Is
That's an
that,
accurate plan.
and I succeed my concentration check for that too.
Okay. Holy crap. Good job. Good job. Do it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to add that D4 to this attack because that's why not. Okay, so one of them is gonna be a to hit. That is a 22 to hit,
That is a hit.
and 16.
16 is going to be a hit.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. And then it's gonna
Roar.
be 13 plus
No.
8. That's 21 damage total.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah,
Can you tell me how this one's sent back to the depths of hell?
of course.
Well, technically the
Teah's-
abyss.
Teah lunges forward in her bear form and just she chomps it first with her teeth, and then she just like claws in and rips and shreds it.
It makes that beautiful popping noise. And suddenly, quiet descends once more on this chamber.
Yeah, Zeno is just gonna like drop to a knee, supporting himself with his bow, being like, "Holy!"
All right.
You're not supposed to let him
Jesus.
hit you that much, idiot!
Who needs a heal? Also, Fera,
Zeno-
ow, that hurt my chest.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Zeno, can you...
Is
that it? Are we good?
Okay. I'm okay. Don't worry about me.
I can do a mass heal if who needs healing. Who's hurt?
I'm okay.
Me.
Teah drops out of bear form back into humanoid. I could use some healing.
Oh,
Okay, cool. I'm gonna
thank you,
cast.
Teah. That was great.
I will cast mass healing word at. I don't want to do 4.
That takes
That takes
about
like
10 minutes.
No, mass
Yeah.
healing word is instant. That's
Oh, okay.
prayer of healing. I have
Right.
multiple healing stuff stocked.
Nice.
Take
do
a
I wanna
moment
do it
to-
at-
Ooh. That.
Yeah, let's do it at
Yeah.
4. Well, I have 2 slots for that. So I will do mass healing word, so a 3d4 plus 5. It's
Okay.
not as nice as the prayer of healing, because that's 10 minutes, but it's faster than
Yeah.
10
It's
minutes.
faster. It's the express lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get express heals. Do. So 10. All right, 15 points. Up to 6 creatures, so whoever needs a heal, you get 15 heals.
All right.
And then I am going to take an action as well. And I'm going to level 3 cure wounds myself.
Do we just want to take a moment to fortify the spot and rest for a
Oh
bit?
yeah, that's
That
probably a
might-
good idea too.
that might work.
I can I got something for that. So Kelly, Nhazun's going to use his ability to once per day use a ritual spell as a ritual without increasing its casting time, and it's like, all right, everyone gather around me, gather around, and he's going to cast Lehman's tiny hut.
Okay.
I love the tiny hut. It's so good.
Oh, great.
The hut
So we
appears in
can-
the ground. Just suddenly, it's like, what does it look like? A yurt?
This one's just a cloudy gray, like kind of
Bubble?
dome that just kind of boom down around us.
I love these type of huts.
Alright.
Oh man, that hurts so bad. I
Yeah,
wasn't expecting
ow.
I wasn't expecting to get separated from everybody.
Because you went
Look,
ahead
I'll
like an
stop the
idiot.
flirting, Fera. Ow.
I'm sorry. You just, I guess I just make you that hot.
Yeah, something like that.
Are you okay?
Hot. So,
Yeah, I'm
so
fine.
burning people is how you flirt, and he'll
No.
look between.
No, it's
your-
not.
It's how I
No.
flirt.
Oh,
but, yeah.
God.
Burning.
I mean, hey, we can talk about it later. Just warn me next time.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get that.
Maybe not in the middle of combat.
Yeah. What?
You seemed like you wanted to get something off your chest. I don't know. I got nothing right now.
Well, do you think we can... Tia's actually going to pull out her rats.
Squawk.
Can you let me know if anyone comes here? And she's speaking in rat, so squeak, 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 squeak,
Squawk.
squeak.
They'll salute and get to
And
work.
she will give them some snacks too.
Can you make me two dice? Can you give me 2 dice?
Sure. 2d20.
2d20, please.
It's going to be an 8 and a 4.
8 and a 4. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, roll me one more time, both, because they will have advantage on perception.
13 and 4.
13 is enough.
Yay.
Okay. They are going to squeak and skitter off, looking around quizzically.
Yay.
And as you climb inside of the hut, now mind you, nothing can come into the hut without the caster's permission. So Nhazun is going to be in the center of it. A moment later, you are going to hear a squeaking on the other side of the door as you are resting inside of the hut. Squeak, squeak.
What do they say?
So you'll hear in rat, found something, found something. Present.
Tia, we'll go take a look.
Trade for food? Trade for food?
Be right back. Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm not by yourself. I'm coming with you.
They're right outside the door, so.
It's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
They're just like right outside. I got this. And I will give them, I will trade them food for whatever the heck they've brought me.
Roll me a d12.
God.
They've brought you a bad guy.
What'd you get?
6. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Sitting on his haunches, one of your rats is smiling up at you as best a rat can. and held tightly in its little clawed hands is a medallion. It has a symbol on it. What looks like a forge and hammer.
Oh.
Imprinted in a medallion made of solid iron.
Like the Gren symbol?
No, Gren is a spoked wheel.
Oh, so what's a forge and hammer?
You've never seen this symbol before.
I will pick that up.
Skulk.
And I will pick up and give little pets to the rats.
Skulk. Rats are great. All right. And with that, you will turn back inside to your friends inside of the bubble. And what do?
I will show them the cool amulet my rats found.
I'm gonna spend some hit dice.
That's really interesting. What?
Teah,
Where'd you find that?
My rats found it.
as you turn around, you will see that through the burned hole in the front of Jarund's shirt, you will see the same medallion around his neck.
Do you know what this is? Jarund? Are you okay?
Yep. Can I see that?
Fera's going to kind of peek over your shoulder.
She'll hand it over.
That's
What is it?
it's the symbol of Kali, the goddess of the forge. But
Who?
she's dead.
Where did she die?
Oh, this got interesting.
Did we just find a god found?
I think we're going to
No.
call game there. Yay! All right, so folks, we're going to call game there for the night. Did you guys have a good time? Yes.
Oh my god, what a heck, what
So many things.
a roller coaster.
That was
Holy
rough.
cow.
Dead gods, what's going on, Kelly? What's going on?
That was absolutely rough.
That was bad. I got low, man. I got real low.
What did you get down
Get
to?
low.
I got down to 30 hit points.
Out of how many do you have?
102.
That's
I went-
pretty low.
I went from 147 to 21.
Oof.
Oh.
From
Yeah,
the
I
I
would have
two
gotten
fiends
away
that
with it
just
too
kept
if it wasn't for
attacking
that pesky bear.
me. Yeah, I just
I went
those
from-
two fiends almost dropped me because they just
Emboldening
swarmed.
bond.
And
I
I do want
dropped
to.
from 114 down to 83.
I do say I love this book. I love these books so much. Do you recognize this guy, Zeno?
Oh, what is...
Do you recognize
No.
the worm that you rode on like a subway?
That's the one?
That's the one. This is the book.
Nice.
These are the guys that are out of Vancouver, and I pitched them Huge Yak Man.
Oh.
So hopefully Huge Yak Man will be in the next game.
Nice.
So the next book that they put out that I just backed on Kickstarter not that long ago. So folks, that is going to be it for this episode of the Shards of Nyrn. We hope you enjoyed it. If you like what we do here, give us a follow, give us a sub. If you're on YouTube, give us a sub because it's free there. And we hope we see you in the next video. I'm going on vacation right now, so I am going to be away until Monday. There are going to be no more Dork Tales games until Monday. This is the end of a 13-day sprint for me where I've done it every day for 13 days, either playing or running. So I'm in my second wind right now, but I'm pretty tired. We will be back next week with Candlekeep Mysteries, which you should tune into, where we have a great cast, including the legendary voice actor Alejandro Saab will be joining us. And then Wednesday, we're back here with the Shards of Nyrn, episode 24.
Right on.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.